Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Disney Dungeons and Dragons.
Disney Dungeons and Dragons!
Oh man, I am your Dungeon Master, August Schmid, and with me as always are the wonderful members of Nova. Say hello, everyone. Oh, last time we saw everyone together, some crazy stuff went down. Fighting off a giant rock, mermaids propelling you through the oceans, and of course finding the Kingdom of Katmura, the dwarven stronghold and capital.
He gave us the shopping trip, and none of us thought, hey, let's long rest before we have to fight somebody.
Yep.
Not at all, as Antigone Ceres, you're still at full health, but so many of you are in
not
the
yummy to the bird, which is
in the red.
Because you're a squirrel.
Actually, I was gonna say I was really surprised.
I was so grateful, sir. I have felt very herald.
What is everybody's health at? Just so we know.
I'm at 11.
A number.
out of 40.
11,
At 3.
3?
3, yeah.
I'm at 34 out of 34.
Bark yourself.
David's at 21. I would say, like, Antigone and Ceres are fine. David, you're above half, but Franny,
Barely.
Kina, and Kim, you guys are looking really bad.
You're in trouble in a hoop skirt?
As we come into this combat, I do need everyone to start by rolling initiative for me.
Here we go.
As changing lights, changing the music.
I got good roll today. 19.
Here we go. I have to roll for our bad guys.
To answer the question, I am at
Oh my
13 hit
gosh.
points.
Hey, August. Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Oh, remind me, did anyone have inspiration?
Oh,
for
I
Oh,
did.
yes, I did.
I did.
I put it in.
Yes. Here we go.
Yay.
One,
you.
2.
I think
oh
there
yeah,
were
if you want
4
to pass
things
it, have
that
it.
got inspiration.
No, you're good. Here we go. Great for you guys. My bad guys just rolled a nat 3 and a nat 1. Xanatos will be
thank
acting dead
goodness.
last. Here we go. Antigone, first alphabetically, just in my list. What did you get?
30,
30, 20.
I had
Ceres,
somewhere.
19.
19. Nat 20 from David for a total of 22. Really good.
Yeah.
Franny.
Give me one sec. I'm
You're totally
almost
good.
there. Sorry.
Yeah, in the main pocket.
I see. Thank you. Gotta get my froggy dice.
The froggy dice.
You're lucky.
Kenai, what did you get?
15. Lucky I grabbed the
15
froggy
is
dice.
really good. And
Well,
Kim
does it go
possible.
to sleep? I'm happy to try shushing and bum pats. Since like it worked last time, it might work this time.
If you want to, when he gets grumpy.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Wanna hang out with Auntie Lonnie?
I'm pretty sure I can interpret baby. He's saying yes.
Yeah. Change your scenery. Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Here we go. Pass the baby. Whoever has the baby has infinite inspiration. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
That would just turn it. Good. I need
You're
to.
turning an initiative? Okay.
Yeah, right. Like you go.
He's just getting passed around.
Yeah, that's not gonna feel good. And sorry, coming back to Franny. What did you get? Oh, you're about to roll. Gotcha.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
I think that is an 11.
11.
I do.
Well, what is good to note though, you all rolled above the bad guys.
I'm in above a 1 and a 3. I hope so.
Or excuse me, I should say the current villains here. As we made it to Katmura, the Obsidian Keep, known as the Fortress of the Dwarves, this intensive stronghold with 1,733 floors. I think I said that wrong.
Thank you, sir.
You are all on floor 500. What you know is in this area around you, to kind of set the scene, I apologize that the battle map was corrupted, but to help you understand, in the south of the room, against what we would consider a south wall, are the stairs up and down. This room is a long, rectangular room with many different exhibits, different display cases, some behind glass, some that are actually kept but just like simple velvet ropes. The far end, though, in the far north, a stretch of hallway going about 15 or 20 feet in is the hammer, the warhammer of the dwarves that is used. It is behind a thick pane of some sort of glass, polyester, something. And and suspended by some form of magic. It is floating in the air. There are little display cards everywhere, little copper display cards written in Common, Dwarvish, and a couple other languages. All of you are kind of spread out around the room right now, but the new tour guide has just entered the room with like their group. And you see, as this woman enters, in the group is a tall man with pointed beard, slicked back hair, kind of starting to gray a little on the sides, but unmistakable face of Coyote that you all fought, a member of the pack, the fighter with the sword. But you see, this man is in a smart business suit that Coyote doesn't look to be geared up for battle.
He's in
Next
David
to him,
Xanatos
though,
mode.
a little behind, is the Green Knight that you all met first in Paris, and that was watching you guys in Magencia, who seemed to have caught up with you all. As this begins, we are going to start with
I did
David.
not get that far in Gargoyles.
David, you have that great nat 20. Here's what's important to note here. Although we are not in active combat, no one is fighting. The Green Knight's kind of like point at you and started saying how he's going to get the items. That doesn't really mean anything. Right now, no one's attacking, no one's doing anything. So you guys do have this moment of, shall we say, calm. Like, no one's running around, no alarms are off. The tour guides are like, oh, they may know each other, but beyond that, you all have that anonymity. So David, starting first initiative, how would you like to proceed?
Okay. David's clenching his fist so hard, claws piercing his hand, blood dripping down, and you see his eyes glowing white,
Rage. Yeah, he's gonna do some blood hunter shit.
and the eyes fade from white to red.
That's really cool.
Lunge at Xanatos, claws full bloody, and just swipe him across the face. Blood curse of the marked.
Ooh! Alright.
I've never been with a blood hunter before.
This
This is really
is
You have
really
to
cool.
roll really
Again,
good stats to do
They're
it.
fun.
one of your next in this multi-classing. So with your blood curse coming up,
You don't want to go to
within 30 feet, you're already within 30 feet. The room isn't terribly big in that sense. I just have to check what he's going to do in response to this. Whenever you hit the curse down with a weapon, you just an extra humancraft die. Yeah. So as of right now, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
As in terms of, it's almost not like you realize he doesn't really move or seem to take effect. He kind of lets it happen
Oh.
and just kind of looks at you and seems to smile. Doesn't say a word though.
Okay.
That's just bonus action. Any other action movement you want to try?
Ooh. Well, so he lets the attack with the claws happen.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's not burning the legendary yet.
8 points of damage.
Excellent.
Why, buddy?
He takes 8 points of damage. Immediate tour guide. Oh my gosh! You see, one has activated a little rune stone on the. We've got some unruly guests down here. Just kind of marking off. But no big alarms. Important to know.
Okay.
As you
So-
slash out.
Since that was a bonus action,
Mhm.
claws, I reach around to my side, draw one of the scimitars in a reverse grip, slash up.
Go for it.
Do I have to roll DC for this one? Holy! That is 23.
On a 23. I'll let it happen too.
Holy.
I feel like it's a trap.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, because this way we're the aggressors.
Okay, that is 5 points of damage.
Another 5 points. He's starting to look hurt. You realize, cut across the cheek, cut across. He does that very gentlemanly sidestep, so you don't just stab into him and kill him. Looking terribly hurt already. As you see, just heavens, I'm being accosted. Help me, help me. All the other guests, though, are immediately screaming as they came for a tour, and suddenly this wild monster gargoyle just starts attacking.
Now with red eyes.
Yeah, they don't look happy. Antigone, that is your turn after David. Cersei, you're on deck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Object interaction. I've got that healing potion, right? Can I just hand that to Ina because he's at 3 hit points?
That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
So
We really appreciate it.
I'm going to assume that will be an object interaction.
Yeah.
And then action or bonus action. Oh, Let me double check what some of these spells here
Yeah,
do.
he does like that.
There we go. Thanks, sir. This, I'm not sure if this is a thing that I can do. Can I cast? Well, I think I've got a rune for it. I don't think it's prepared. Yeah, I've got a rune for it. Can I use one of my arcane lock runes on the hammer and potion just for that, like, hey, are they trying to distract us? Or, like, it probably couldn't hurt to have an extra layer of, even if you get through the game's stuff, now you also have to get through my stuff? Or, like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're trying to put up an extra
An
defense.
extra lock on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're touching a closed door, window, gate, chest, or other entryway. That's what this is. Dang, that's really cool.
And then, because I'll have, like, our party keyed into it, but not anyone else.
Nice.
I will say this. You're going to set a password in your mind. You will then just in case this comes up, letting the password be known will require messaging then around with the party, unless you start saying it out loud, but it will lose that focus. So just in case then someone else is like, oh, I'll try to grab the hammer.
So you don't, the way I read it, it wasn't that you have to set a password, it was that you could, or you could just key specific people into it.
Right, you can just...
Oh, excuse me. Yes. Sorry. I thought
So
in
I
my mind it was
wasn't
twofold.
yeah.
Cool. You and the party are all allowed to dispel this and do what you want.
Okay, and that was an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I technically saw the bonus action?
Technically.
Could I hold a bonus action to, like, basically, like, if somebody wants to start attacking me, can I, like, do a hex on them, because that's a bonus action? Or does it have to be an action?
Unfortunately, no. I think something as specific as holding 4 other attacks coming at you do have to be action held based.
I just wanted to check that rule.
No, you're totally fine. That's a good rule to ask. That's still a good turn, though, Antigone. Making sure, again, casting Arcane Lock, making sure that added protection for you guys. Saris, that is your turn then.
Yes. I am going to... I have 3d6 left of healing light. Who is the lowest hit points right now? Oh, still Kenai at 3?
Kenai does have a healing potion now, though.
Okay, who's after him?
Kim's got 11,
Okay,
and then Franny at 13. So yeah, Kim and Franny are a little close, shall we say.
okay. I'll go ahead and shoot a healing light at Kim. Let's see how many you get.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, I'm rolling so well. You get 10 points of 10 hit points back.
Sweet, that's almost full for me.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say 21 hit points to 23. That's great.
Good. Then as my next thing, I think I'm going
Yeah,
to
because I don't like all
do.
of us getting on my fingers.
Wait, are there any outlets where the flame would come in over by the bad guys?
Oh yeah. So Kim's the one that you're the one that saw. You got that nat 20 last time. Yeah, that's how you got the point of inspiration. I'm remembering.
Yeah.
Towards the bad guys, unfortunately, right now, not necessarily. Their tour group just walked in, so they're kind of like by the stairway. There's not a lot of like valves over there. You would want them a little closer to some of the exhibits, you think, before they'd be in range of that.
Okay, so like how close are they to the nearest one?
To the nearest one, about 10 feet away.
Okay, then I think I want to do Sacred Flame, targeted on Xanatos, because I want, if it says it's flame coming from above, I want it to look like it's maybe a malfunction of one of those
One of the
tubes or
pipes.
pipes.
Clever.
Thank you.
I would love a, do we call it deception or sleight of hand?
You can call it.
Which one is better for you? I think.
I can't see it. No, you can't grab it. I'm sorry,
I'd
buddy.
say let's call it deception based.
Okay, I'm going
But
with
it's deception gets the
I
tour
got a
guide,
+5.
right? You're trying to make the tour guides think like, oh, our system is faulty, not more people are attacking.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Alrighty.
Thank goodness I did. That's a 22.
22.
Nice.
Yeah. Poor
I
guys
rolled
are
a
like,
7.
you see one of them. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. Those dragons. As you cast Sacred Flame,
Amazing.
go ahead and roll that damage on Xanatos.
Oh,
Or, excuse
remind me
first,
how much it is.
Dex save. Excuse me,
Yes.
from Xanatos.
Fail, 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 fail. I would love for you to fail.
Your DC is 15, correct?
Yes, it is.
That is an exact success then on a 15.
Freaking dang it, son of a turd.
Mhm.
Okay, so does it do half damage then?
No, unfortunately, with cantrip,
Oh,
kind of like
damn
Marissa's
it.
acid splash. When they succeed, it's one of those. Oops.
Well, at least it'll set the stage for if we decide to do anything with the pipes.
Yeah.
You said that. You see Xantos takes a half step back,
Oh.
no fire taken, as he is just starting to slowly clock. You see, first, you're right up in that melee range with him,
Yep.
but he's starting to make sure to look, catching eyes with each and every one of you,
Boogity folks.
noting where you are in the room, as he's just staying. He doesn't look aggressive. Saris, that's an excellent turn.
Cool, and I'm going to move 15 feet closer to David,
Oh, gotcha.
just to provide some backup in
Xanatos
case
is going
it's
to take
needed.
a legendary action,
Oh lord.
and he's going to cast a spell.
Well, shoot, dang it.
I need David to meet me out in the hallway real quick.
Oh my. Whee.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yoinks!
That's my first
As
time
you all
I've ever
can
only talked about
sneakily
this.
plan.
May we open a window?
Oh, yeah.
Better not be like kind of madness or something.
Clown of madness.
Cloud of madness.
Okay, there's people here, right?
Yes.
Hi.
I'm
You see Mom and
genuinely
Dad?
don't want them to get hurt and have
Yeah.
us
I
get in
know,
trouble.
On my
right?
turn, I was gonna go usher people out.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was thinking that too.
Oh, I was gonna go talk to Greed.
And yeah,
You
explain.
have to get reinforcements. These guys are
Bullying us. And
Yeah.
What's the
yes,
game plan
there's
here?
these two of us, but these guys are just.
I forgot to give you my
Rules.
inspiration.
Thank you so much.
Mister!
Wait, how do you attack the green?
No,
Nope.
we haven't attacked the green.
No attack green eye.
I decided to
Only
limit it
Xanatos.
to one
That guy took
baddie.
my arm
And
off
second
last time.
question,
FYI.
who
That's
has
right, he did.
the letter?
Where's
I
the
have
yeah,
the
who has
fake
what?
letter. I have
You have the fake letter.
I have the bag of holding.
With the
What do we put in the
DC-19
bag?
I have
I have the bag of
check
holding
on
as
it.
well.
I've got the portrait
With
frame.
items.
You got the frame. So I had the letter. Someone had a gem.
I think I had one item, but I don't know for sure.
Last I checked, I'm going by my notes.
Okay.
Kim had the gem in the bag of holding.
Because I have the bag of holding as well.
Correct. Portrait
Not that I know
was
what it
with
does.
David, because you were using it to try to look around the room.
Yep.
Kenai, you've got the fake letter.
Yeah.
Kim, you have the real letter as well. Journal is with Kim.
Is my
Don't die.
detect magic still up from when I was checking out the room?
No, I was saying the detect magic had just finished up. With like, that's what let you know, like when these guys entered, that was your natural detect. Oh, something's coming. So yeah, important to know. Detect magic has just finished.
Because I was about to say, hey, I can tell what school of magic, whatever he just did was. If that was the
Did
Yeah.
you guys bring his new toy in?
Oh, no,
excellent.
It's in the car.
That's
That's okay.
Xanatos finishes up
I
that
was just
legendary
gonna sit
action.
on the carpet with him with some toys.
Excuse me, Kenai, that is your turn.
Okay.
Is Franny
I would
on
like
deck?
to go to Greaves.
Yes.
I'll take a swig of the health potion.
Excellent. Action and bonus action, because if you action, you get a full 10.
Could I talk to Greaves if I do it as an action?
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, talking and object interaction are free in my mind.
Then I will do the action to take it.
Sweet. You gain the full 10 benefits.
So you don't have to
So
pay.
is that 10 hit points? Okay.
Yeah, if you bonus action hit points, how I'm starting to rule it is that's when you'll roll for it. If you're willing to action and just chug and really heal yourself, that's fair.
Then I'll go to Greaves after I take that.
Excellent.
Greaves, you have to call in reinforcements now. These
You
guys,
I'm sorry, sir. What are you talking about?
these guys have been following us for a long time. Like, these are little girls that these guys are beating up on.
Oh.
You need reinforcements.
I would love for you to make me a persuasion check.
I'm happy to
that's
look as
great.
innocent and sweet as possible.
Me too.
Persuasion.
It's the hoop skirts itself.
Yeah, it's
With the
persuasion.
wardrobe malfunction, I was totally thinking of
22.
you.
22. That beats Greaves 14. As he just, we're gonna need some reinforcements down here. Yes, as far as everyone can.
You should also tell him to evacuate the.
He was
citizens.
crying
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
he dropped his head.
They should
Oh.
evacuate as well.
I'm so
Oh, that
sorry.
they should. Yes, you say it's more than just we need help. It's we're gonna need a lot. Greaves will offer that then.
Okay.
I'm gonna check that. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, poor baby. No, life is so terrible.
He bumped his head.
Oh, that's the
I'm glad
worst.
that worked though.
Life is so hard when you're
It
not
did
even one.
work though. Yes,
It's
as
true.
Greaves is starting to take his
Life is
actions,
so
then
hard,
is going to
period.
call in people, is going to like message around, starting to get reinforcements and a lockdown in place.
Smart.
Franny, that is your turn. Kim is on deck, and after that we'll
Shit, I
get to our
forgot.
NPCs.
I asked if I was on deck and then I forgot. I'm sorry.
We've all been there. You're good.
Have I drank my potion that we got forever ago? Because I don't think I ever. And I don't have my.
For
sheet.
your health potion, yeah.
Yeah.
I think no, because that would make the last of them is the
Yeah.
one Antigone
So
just
I
get in
think
the
I
one year.
used it, but I don't have my sheet to have it.
Yes,
So could I drink that?
for sure.
Does that put me at full health?
If you drink it as a full action, it will give you the maximum amount back, which is 10. If you bonus action, you'll roll for it.
And what does that mean?
That means you roll 2d4 and just see how many hit points you get.
And is that on top of the 10 or?
Nope. 10 is like, if you take a full action, I'm allowing you to get like, as if you rolled 2 4s plus 2. But if you bonus action, because if you still want to do an action, it's you roll the dice
So no
and
matter
see
what, I'm
how
only getting 10 points
Mhm.
at most.
Yeah.
10 max, yeah.
Okay, I'm probably gonna drink that. I think that's still smart.
Cool.
Um,
That's sort of, it puts you at 23. That's about
Right.
back at half. That's
Yeah.
really good.
And then, am I allowed to like investigate or anything as well as a like bonus or?
As a free action, yeah. What would you investigate for? That's the trick here.
This specifically, I want to look at that mechanism, the fire mechanism thing. I wanna look at
Yeah,
that and
go for it.
investigate that and see if there's anything else. Is this investigation or insight?
Investigation, we'll call it.
Nat 20.
What?
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Nat
Nat 20 plus 1, I think. Yeah, 21.
I think you still have your inspiration
I
too.
do.
Oh,
have my
who do you want to give it to?
Who do you wanna give
Who
it to?
doesn't have inspiration?
K9.
The answer.
Omega doesn't have anything. Do you want his?
Inspiration's up for grabs. It's your choice.
Who's the next in the order?
Kim, you're actually next. in the
Right,
order.
but who's the
Or-
next
out of
oh.
the
us?
David, technically Antigone comes next, because then it goes Antigone, Sarah's Kino.
Do you want to take it?
Sure.
Are you okay without the
Yeah,
inspiration?
yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
I would hate to get the inspiration and then die.
Yeah.
So-
That's very
No, that's totally fair. That's gotta be the worst feeling.
That would suck.
Okay, but to be fair, Kenai, you're not allowed to die. Just to clarify.
You're gonna be in trouble. Do you
That's-
know
okay.
how much of a guilt complex you're gonna give Antigone?
You are not allowed to die.
Multi-generational gift.
Okay.
Seriously, no.
I'm going to give you a lot. So,
Oh,
are you ready for this? Michelle?
I'm so
You just
ready.
not 20 to my little system here.
Oh.
Right,
Oh.
You guys already had a lot, right? Kim got that nat 20 to see, like, wait a second, there's tiny little valves. Oh, they're channeling the fire up. Like, Sarah and Antigone using both magic and natural insight. Like, all of you had these great moments as a party. Investigating specifically into the mechanism. This is a tripwire system. Meaning, it acts on if something were to happen. For example, if a wire is tripped, metaphorically, a thing would fall. You know with a tripwire system then, if something magical or physical affects the casing around these objects, it trips the system. Meaning, touching the items themselves, if somehow you just like touched a diamond without touching any of the like cases or anything in any of this room,
You're fine.
nothing's gonna go off.
Mm.
It's the system itself, but that's why, like most museums normally do, you don't have to worry about if they're touching the items, someone's probably seeing them. They have tour guides, they have guards, like usually someone's going to be in the room is what you're realizing.
So who's got the smallest familiar?
On the nat 20,
I think I might, or
They can
Yeah,
just
you've
stay
got
right here.
Rufus.
I'm going to tell you the exact
Dakota
also.
has more claws he could grab.
That's true.
The system that you're looking at, again, you already know it's if it gets triggered, Dragonfire is going to come up and incinerate. You know there is an exact 10-second timer from being at like level 500, level 1,733. Like in that discrepancy, it's like there's going to be a 10-second window,
That's so
meaning a
helpful.
round and a little bit more before we have to worry about something bad happening. So if push came to shove, we could crack the glass and grab it and run. But after that point, all hell's gonna break loose.
10 seconds.
Because what Kenai has just done is a good lockdown. Like, we're getting guards in, they're not gonna let anyone out. If you triggered the system, that's like a shut down. Suddenly, we gotta stop.
Right. Is message still up from last session? So can I tell just the party through message to let them know that? All that info?
I will, because you've action drunk the full potion.
Yeah.
You've investigated. I would say it's using the last of your like bonus action, everything.
Which is very nice.
I would
of
allow
you.
finishing the message of, hey guys, David getting in your mind, everyone in these minds telling that voice of like, here's the exact property.
Yes. Thank you, okay?
How well done.
Thank
Great
you.
nat 20.
That was awesome.
That was very fun.
That's
I did not
great
think
though.
That 20 had been really crappy.
As then Kim, that's you. You were on deck. So now David, you're on deck after a lot of the NPC work.
Yep.
Question: have our familiars had turns this round?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We got 3 of them.
Because
Retcon.
Antigone, Kenai, and Franny, you guys each have a familiar.
I have
That-
a familiar?
Or excuse me, Antigone, Kenai, and Kim.
I was
Sorry.
like, I don't have a okay.
Totally misspoke.
Sorry.
I get froggy
You have your
familiar?
froggies.
I have my froggies.
Franny
Yeah,
Frog?
your frogs though aren't familiar stats, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Excuse me.
They
Like
don't
you
get their
can
own-
do stuff with
But
them,
they don't
but
get their own turn. Yes.
yeah, they're not special enough.
They need either
familiars
But
are
they're
cool.
special to me.
They're especially you. For the three of you, I will say kind of in this one, I'll do better next round. It's adorable. Trying to
Really enjoying the water.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to do for your familiars? I'll allow a bit of retcon of, because like for Kim, yours is fine right now. Of like, yeah, Rufus can take his turn with yours. But for Coda and Fluffy, the bear and goat respectively, what would you like to see happen or try with your familiars?
Yeah, I told Shelby tonight that you made Fluffy a familiar.
Oh
What
yeah.
did you say?
She was like, that's awesome.
Yes.
I might not have him do anything per se, but maybe figure out movement. Like, can he be edging around the back of the room? So, like, if I need him to be near one of the guys,
Yeah.
he can.
I'll totally allow that.
I thought you were saying you would allow him to drip water everywhere
Oh
for a
no,
second.
no, I'll allow for your familiars. It's
like
they're
looking
moving
at
into the
how you
position
play.
you wanted them in the first place. So
Yeah.
like, go towards the villain or whatever. You
Could
do.
I? So I could definitely be
Right.
wrong, but I
Grab
see
it
a
with your
plan
thumb already.
starting to form.
Okay.
Could who's up next? Kim.
Yeah.
Could my familiar just help her familiar?
Oh.
Familiars help
Provide the
yeah.
help action. Why not?
Cool.
Yeah.
Help.
That is
Coda's
very
gonna offer the
fun.
help action to Rufus.
That
Sweet.
is so
Here we go.
cool.
So Kim, that makes your turn.
Okay, can I make Rufus go first because I know exactly what I want him to do? Is that
Yes. No, yeah. With familiars, you can say like, "Hey, I'm okay with my familiar acting before me," because that might determine your turn.
So I'm gonna have Rufus go around since he's the most ugliest creature anyone's ever seen. I'm just gonna have him go scare people out.
Oh, that's clever.
Clever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Rufus-
So I don't know what he needs to roll for that, but
Is going to roll
Intimidation
an intimidation check
yeah.
with advantage because Coda's
with
helping.
advantage. He's got a +4 right now. He's ugly.
He's a very intimidating naked mole.
I mean, it's the scariest creature you've ever seen.
What's going to happen is this. Rufus is going to roll 4.
Well, he's dead.
There are a lot of civilians in here, right? There's a lot. The higher the number, the more people are gone.
Okay.
I just rolled 2 15s.
Dang.
2 19s. As you're watching the tour guide, is this part of the tour? You see those like cute little grandmas that are there on tour vacation, like a bunch of kids doing reports, like everyone's like around the tour guides. As Greaves is, Right, we're gonna need a lockdown. We're gonna need. As this tiny little mole rat jumps up on a case,
And I loved it.
and like the glass reflects off of Rufus, making those fractal Rufuses across the pane. Everyone screams.
I love it.
You watch. Greaves goes, "Let's get out of here!" Like everyone is booking it up the staircase. All of you are alone with the two villains.
Oh,
As
so
on
no
the night
civilians
team,
are
the
here?
only no civilians, no tour guides, unfortunately. But like the only people left are the Green Knight and Xanatos, as they're maybe a little wise to what's going on.
Shandy
Is
was loading them
Greaves
up.
still here?
No, Greaves
Yes.
led the charge out with the. Like, he did call in the order. You know they're starting a lockdown, getting stuff, but it's that like, what the hell's going on? What is that thing? And just booked it.
What is that? That freaking thing.
Rufus turns, gives you all like a little.
Sneak mole rat.
This
Mole
should be
rat.
a great song right now.
Yes.
Like that
Oh,
would
I'm putting it on right now.
I'm sorry, Rufus has a theme song?
Yes, he does.
Don't you know the Nick and Mole Rat rap?
No.
For reals?
I've never watched Kim Possible.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, it just gets better.
It does. Hey!
Rufus finger guns you, Kim. You're good to go. What do you want to do on your turn? Civilians are clear. It's just the bad guys.
So
I love this theme music so
the
much.
knight has a helmet on. Is that accurate?
Correct.
That freaking thing!
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I want to get his helmet off.
Ooh, clever.
So I'm assuming I can hit up
Yeah.
and hit it off. And then in my other hand, I'll use a key point.
I know the green
You
eyes
flurry.
are very
Actually, no,
much,
I
and
have
don't
two.
know enough about it.
I have
Is
two
he an
under
ally?
attacks,
Yeah.
right?
Enemy.
So we'll see how it goes with my rolls.
Yeah, you
But I
can.
want to have the banana, like a piece of the banana on the other side, smash it in his mouth.
The knight's
Clever.
I have magical never landing in banana.
Hell yeah. Here we go. This is gonna be super cool. Kim, your unarmed attacks, what's going to be is it's an opposed attack, basically.
Okay.
You're going to be trying to attack this thing off. The Green Knight's going to get a chance to, like, not let that happen, right? I mean,
Right.
anyone wearing armor is like, I'm not going to let you take off my armor, right?
Right.
So what we're going to do is you're going to roll, and again, you have as many attacks as needed.
Yes.
So, go ahead and make your attacks. Let's make this first one.
Because he had the courage to come and meet his fate.
Dex plus. Sorry, I have to remember this every time. Dex plus my proficiency plus.
So the Green Knight also wears a
Do it,
plot
yeah.
device to help the
It's like a
protagonist
13.
experience character growth and,
Yeah, 13.
13.
and to kind of display how
The Knight's going to have chance to beat a 13.
going.
Again, you got a couple.
Okay.
That is already a 23. So first one, the helmet, you punch it and kind of like hurt your hand a little as, oh, okay, the helmet is very on. Like, there must be a strap or two, like, okay, I'm going to have to really try to punch the
Actually-
helmet off.
Oh,
So
no, I
underneath
can't do
it's
it
Sean
now.
Connery.
Yeah, right? Oh,
No, there was a
How about
Green
you
Knight movie
both
where
look
Sean
lucky
Connery
since
played
my
the Green
last-
Knight.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
you
Sean Connery
did.
is awesome.
Okay, I
Um,
just wanted to make
We're
I
still
haven't
in that
marked.
same long rest. It's one of those like, oh yeah, we've been
I
in a
haven't
long
marked,
day.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for asking.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
That was worse. Okay, so that's 16.
Kim
16.
Possible.
And remember, if you key point flurry blows, I think you get one more. So you'll have, because you get 3 chances. On a 16, Kim, the Knight rolled an 11.
Any modifier?
You go ahead. You have your offhand. It's going to be attacked to shove the banana in his face.
Oh
Just in that mouth,
my
push the
goodness.
wild magic
Do we
in.
see any information when it's...
I'll explain what happens after the wild magic happens, yeah. Because I have to get the wild magic, see what happens all
That
together.
sounds awful.
Yep.
Not gonna lie.
Oh no, Hannah, what happened?
I got like a 5 plus whatever. Is it plus the everything dex and proficiency?
Yes, yeah, because
So that would be 11.
oof.
I don't think that hits.
You
I already used my point of
I already used the
inspiration.
flame inspiration.
Hey Kim.
Did you add your proficiency bonus?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, sorry.
You,
Okay.
I thought you were looking.
It's okay.
impossible. Go ahead, use that point of inspiration.
Come on. That's
a 15 plus 6.
21.
21 beats the AC barely.
Thank
Kim,
Oh, thank goodness.
as
But this is
you
why
go,
never go adventuring
all of you
alone.
watch boom, boom, the face of a half orc. Eyes glazed.
No.
Kim, you stop.
No,
Your
no, no.
As
brother?
Kim shoves a banana
Oh,
in
no.
Denahi's
Denahi's
mouth, as suddenly he's taking
Did
a
you
bite.
Winter Soldier this biatch?
Yes, he did.
I'm going to roll my
This one
big
wasn't
old
my
wild
mom's fault.
magic.
He went.
This one wasn't my
He
mom's fault.
did!
Wild magic.
Oh no.
So I just cursed your brother.
Sorry!
I hope you're okay
It
with
might-
that.
36.
Poor
He's like
Kenai.
shocked or
He,
something.
his
I
brothers
know.
have just been attacked and attacked and attacked and attacked.
I mean, his brother
What the
also ripped off
crap?
Franny's arm.
He
Yeah,
did, but
that happened. Yeah.
water under the Pingle Bridge, I guess.
You got
Interesting.
arm again.
I,
Never like a biatch. He blew my arm off.
I'm letting you know I have to re-roll as
Do it then,
again it was one of those it just doesn't work. Okay. Again, they're not all my magic sheets are winners. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, what?
Is it a remove curse?
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's not the whole banana, you understand. I just like took a pinch of it and smashed it in his face. I still want this banana, guys.
Just a baby spoonful of banana juice.
Open the hatch.
Just
Let in the
on the spoon.
Here comes the Pegasus. Okay.
I love that so much.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I love that.
Kim,
Spell magic better.
you
That's how they
watch
said
as
Antigone.
If I do.
the face of this half orc that it's that like wow, that kind of looks like Kina and like that realization shoving them up. Oh,
I have detect
you
magic
watch
as a
as
spell.
suddenly mist swirls around the both of you. You realize as the mist stops, the Green Knight now seems to be holding a communicator, a grappling hook, and
No.
roller skates, just like yours.
I still have mine!
You still have yours, but
Oh.
you now
What
have
is yours?
an exact copy of everything you were carrying.
Wild magic is
Wait.
Oh no!
No!
Oh
Wait.
shoot. I have the gem
He thinks
and
he
the letter.
has them now.
Oh.
We still have them.
He has a
But if
duplicate.
they're an exact
Exact duplicates.
That means it'll do the same thing that ours
Yeah,
will.
but if we can convince him that he has our copy,
But then they're still gonna want the hammer,
Yeah.
and they'll have
So
to
now it's
use
really
it.
a race of who can get the
Holy
hammer first.
crap,
Oh.
that's so bad.
Yeah. I had to make sure I went through everything you had. I'm like, yep.
That is
Oh.
so bad.
Hear me out. Would we be able to assume though that it would spawn in like the same place on him that Kim has her gear?
Probably.
Oh.
I will allow that. It's that
He's
on
wearing
his belt.
rocket boots
On his
now.
belt. Rocket boots are suddenly on his shoes.
On
On his belt, communicators on the right hand side.
So if anyone
Small little fanny pack on the left.
So if anyone knows where Kim has her bag of holding, which is where the
Like
gem is,
you?
if anybody
Does-
has good sleight of hand or like a familiar who can like just take it and
does
run.
she have anything that you didn't have before? Okay.
Target now has an exact copy of everything the caster was holding,
So
That's bad.
bad.
That's precious.
which has changed the game. That's
My
a banana
side
for
is
you.
only a 2, so
That's a
I'm not
banana
gonna
for ya.
try. See, bananas
Kim,
are evil, y'all.
I think you finish up your turn, Kim, in that realization again. So much has happened in 1 second. Of is that Denahi? Is he carrying everything we got? What? That makes the Green Knight's turn.
Oh.
Wait, I still have a bonus action, right?
No, oh no, your bonus action was the key point to get that last
Oh.
knock and banana shove.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
well, I didn't use a key. Would that have been a key point?
I think
Sorry.
it would have been
That's
key
where it
point
was.
because
That's
that's
where
what
it
would
was.
allow you to get that
I
last
realized
hidden
where it
and the
was.
banana.
I
Yeah.
was not paying attention, sorry.
Oh, you're totally fine. You're totally fine.
I heard offhand attack and I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah, you
because
have
if
to
you
deal
off
with
attack, it would have left, but with it missing, and then well, now I got to get the banana.
gotcha.
Oh,
Here we go. So
Well, this is
Green
gonna be a
Knight
level
is
up.
gonna go.
Can only get worse.
It only gets much worse.
Yay.
Here we go. He's going to do 2 things. Yep.
Does he recognize Kenai?
It said his
You
eyes
watch-
are glazed over.
Okay.
He
Crap.
is going to point a finger. Kim, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I was scared you were gonna say death saving throw.
That would be breaking the rules.
I mean, more death saving throws
Yeah.
inside of freaking Mephistopheles.
21.
Good for you.
As the knight's
It
challenge
just popped.
is
Oh.
off
I'm
against. He
just
tries to
saying,
challenge you
it's fine.
basically like magical combat of like locking you into combat with him. You succeed. Instead, he's going to attack you.
How?
Dear Lord.
So it's a way of
Um,
popping them? So you'd lay
First
down,
attack is a
I
critical.
put my hand like right on the
That sucks.
Oh, and he's using both hands on the sword. Kim, you take a total of 18 points of damage.
Jeez, I'm back down to 3.
What's it called? Her Song of Restoration.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good.
It's a reaction, right?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, use one of your
good
bardics.
reviews.
Yeah. So roll a d6, get that back. That is going to make the Green Knight does have 2 attacks though.
Oh yeah, I know.
As second attack for you, Kim,
Been in that boat.
is only an 11 to hit. Misses.
Is it 5 plus my
Puberty hit
con?
way early.
Plus your charisma.
Plus charisma?
My mom
Okay.
didn't tell me anything because she thought she wouldn't have to worry until 14.
8. So I have 8 plus 3. I'm back
Yeah,
to
that's
11, guys.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she didn't lose any.
So
Good.
back to 11. Right up and down and I'm back.
I lost from 21. But
21 to 11, but starting at 11.
Well, I'm glad that I gave you hit points though because
Okay.
so I'd be worried.
Xanatos is going to do something sneaky.
Please don't die again.
This turn.
I was trying to
Plus
attack, but I
perception.
had no hit points. That's the thing that sucks. I chose to roll instead of use the average.
What?
Oh, that's
And for the most part, it was really
busted.
good because it was.
I forgot about this one. Oh,
And
send
then
me
it
the
was like,
sneaky
screw you. Yeah.
You're a
I've
schemer.
never rolled well when I rolled,
forgot I had that. I
so
had that
I
for-
just decided I'm never again doing that because I had one character who was. It was so bad.
Here we go. Xanatos is going to, on his turn. Let's see. Right now, you're in a good place. Saracen David, you're kind of in the same spot. Kim, you have just run up towards the Green Knight, but Franny, Antigone, Kenai, you're all still spread out around the room. Xanatos is going to cast a spell.
Because he's a jerk face.
Okay.
Oh, he's fine.
I'm gonna wait. Just make sure nobody gets.
And
You know, but yes.
you see, he's kind of holding his
Because we
turn.
have to do that other thing where we get it.
The spell that he's casting requires a held action in terms of he is holding something to happen.
Oh, it's a 2-step thing. That's not good news
Something
for us,
that
guys.
he has to wait for something to happen.
Okay. It's probably a big spell.
Nobody attacked him.
You see, yeah, he just puts his hands in his pockets, leans up against a wall. Like, Green Knight is now, you see the face of Denahi, just that eyes glaze, is starting to combat in with Kim. Xanatos does nothing. David, that's your turn.
Alright. Eyes fade back to white. I turn around and book it towards the hammer.
Okay.
Well, I had a plan for the hammer.
You leave Xanatos' area of opportunity, and he does not take an attack.
I don't like
How far
this.
away is the
What's
hammer?
planning?
Taking your full movement, hammer's only going to be about 10 feet away.
Okay. Get to the hammer. I'm going to take the pommel of one of my scimitars and smash the glass and grab the hammer.
Go ahead and make an attack roll against the glass.
So, next turn, we all run.
Holy. How's a 24?
24 hits the AC 22.
Holy crap.
Go ahead and deal damage. You want a higher roll?
Do you have Savage Attacker?
I do.
Oh,
You do.
thank
That's going to
goodness.
help.
But that is 8 points of damage.
The glass fractures. Does
Can
not
you get
break.
sneak attack upon a
Offhand-
glass object?
Fortunately, no.
offhand attack with the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
And do
Is
I
that
get
gonna set off the fire?
do I get advantage since the glass is already fractured?
Is that gonna set off the fire?
You may not get
Yes, it will.
advantage, but it may change
You
some
trying to set up
properties.
a
Of
fire
like,
now?
if you are dealt
I
damage
saw
to this
you
glass,
just-
it's not the same property.
This guy?
Yes.
Are you trying to kill us all?
Just wait. There's a reason. And I don't get the bonus because offhand attack. That's 8.
You, boom, boom, the glass fractures. You feel the air in this little hallway, because again, it kind of diverts. The air in the hallway suddenly gets hot.
Oh.
As something has just been set off. David, that's your turn.
Yep.
Antigone, that's you. Ceres, you're on deck.
I had a plan, but now he's special. So did he not get through?
No.
Nope.
Didn't get through, only fractured.
16 points of damage?
That's probably
Okay.
smart.
Well, my plan, which I'm probably going to. I gotta figure out whether I'm messaging. I'm assuming if I want to just like quick message someone, it can only be one person because it's around. So I gotta figure out to Kimber Kenai about this. Who's familiar? Do I want to utilize? Who's closer to me, or like has that
Closer,
familiar?
definitely Kina. Kim ran up and is engaged with the Green Knight. Rufus
So
did
I'm
that same
gonna
thing.
message Kenai and be like, hey, familiars can like dissipate, but I think I remember from Agrabah, can't they like not take stuff with them if they
Right.
want to do that? But I have a Misty
So
Step
I
room.
rolled for
So-
it.
That will.
So if
Oh.
you can get, because I don't know if Fluffy's, graceful enough to do this well, but if you can get Coda to like dissipate and reappear in the case, I can give him a Misty Step rune to take in with him so he can bring the hammer out.
That's clever.
Because Misty Step, you can take objects you're carrying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Find familiar. I have to check something. If you were to do this, find familiar. To summon your familiar does take an hour.
Oh. I thought you
Ritual
could, like-
casting it would make it shorter,
I thought
but
you
that's
could,
still like
dismiss
a
them
minute.
and call them somewhere else as like an action or something.
You can dismiss your familiar for free, but summoning them back costs the action. A familiar action
Did
dependent
we
you
go through
can't
the heist
attack,
without
take
Coda
other
and
actions.
he summoned Coda?
I have 2 Misty Step runes.
It reappears with
Oh.
the spell.
He can have
um,
both Misty Step runes.
Oh!
Hot damn, girl.
Using both?
Love
Yeah.
it.
He can take them.
Okay. No. Here we go. Yeah. You give both Misty Step runes to Kenai, by extension Coda's with you.
Yeah.
So,
Did that take... Was that
Object interaction and-
just talking? Well,
I might be
Yeah, messaging
super
action?
mean. Messaging is probably going to be an action.
Okay.
Even though it's still up?
Well,
No,
'cause
so
it's
message
in
isn't
there,
like
you have to
telepathic
cast
bond.
it.
Oh.
I allowed message last time for you because you had already used your turn. And it's like, if
Okay.
you're willing to use your turn just to talk
Just
to everyone,
heal
I'll
a
allow
turn.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Fluffy does still have an action if you want Fluffy to do anything right now.
Fluffy, yeah.
Yeah, Fluffy.
Yeah. That guy.
I will hand Fluffy... Why not? I'll give him a witch bolt.
Ooh, Fluffy got a witch bolt. Excellent turn. Ceres, that will make your turn then, I believe.
Well, Fluffy gets to use it on his turn, right?
Oh, you're using it now. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
want
what?
him to attack Xanatos because I don't know what he's doing, and hopefully, if he's concentrating on something, if I can hit him, he'll stop.
Go for it.
I thought you said Thanatos first. I'm like, the god of death is here? Well, great.
Let me double check my modifiers real fast.
He's so calm.
That's only a 13. I might use my inspiration.
13 does not hit.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
That's cocked. Woo! Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20 will hit. Yeah, he's gonna take a reaction. Shield.
Oh no.
Dirty 20 does not hit.
That's annoying.
But Fluffy still make him use shield, so his reaction is used. Held action doesn't count as
No, it doesn't.
reaction, so yeah. But still, again, reaction shield is now up. Ceres, that is you. Kenai, you're on deck then.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action shift, so I now have 40 hit points, and my AC is still 16 from earlier when I did armor of something. Shadow. Okay.
Whatever armor that was.
Yes, the magical armor that keeps me alive most of the time. Okay, I want to do... If we're going to have them just do Misty Step in and out, then I don't want David to focus on trying to break the glass. So I want to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Excellent. Eldritch Blast glass.
Come on, come on, come
Roll
on,
hit.
come on, come on,
Roll
come on. What is that? That's only a 14. That does not
14
freaking
does
hit.
not hit.
Okay, that's fine. I'm used to this. It's got a long range, so I'm just gonna start going towards the door because I know fire is bad.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have moved on my turn.
Fire,
shouldn't I
man.
have?
I'll allow you to do it. You
Oh,
want
thank goodness.
like you and Sarah's like are both going
You're
at
like,
the same time, kind of that link up like
Well, I'm
let's.
trying to do the quick math because it's like a round and a half. Like, will I have another turn before?
How
the
far
room goes
are
up
we
the
from
plan?
the door?
Might.
Maybe
How far are we from the door?
You go right after me, don't you?
if you
Yes.
take your movement, you
Should.
can get to the
Okay then.
Okay.
or get to the doorway towards the staircase area.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stay at the doorway. I'm
Okay.
definitely not gonna go any further than that. And that's about all I can do because I'm amazing.
Okay. T9.
Yes, you are, sis.
Can I do an
Oh.
investigation check? Are there any cameras here?
Frickety
Like
frick.
cameras, security equipment, anything
I
like
could
that?
try.
Also, quick question: is it close to shattering?
You don't know.
Okay, so I'm glad I didn't use
Damn
magic
socials
missile
are
yet.
the worst.
I don't like being told we don't know.
I know you don't.
13.
You don't think there's any security cameras in here? You're betting it's probably that like there's enough people
They need to
constantly
curve.
here, and if they're not here, they probably have a guard.
Okay, cool.
You know, physical people are best.
Then, I'm happy with that answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, her expression was wrong here, so it
Okay,
was throwing
could I
me,
do
so-
Coda's action before my action?
Yeah. Oh yeah, kind of like him. Yeah, using your familiar before you. Go for it.
I want him to Misty Step in, just grab the hammer, and specifically grab the handle of the
Yeah.
hammer, and then Misty Step back to me.
Here's what's gonna be fun. Misty Step is a bonus action.
Oh,
Coda will be at the hammer. It's gonna have to wait till your next turn to Misty Step out. Because, like, I will say, it's bonus action in. Action, he's got the hammer.
Yep. I remember
But
now. It's a bonus
Is it
action.
going to be enough time?
then in that case,
He is
can
in that case.
yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
It was good.
I would like to. I don't even know how to describe it. It's a little bit of deception, I guess. I know Coda's in there. I know he's holding the thing. I want to act like I'm running out. While I'm doing that, can I prestidigitate just a vision, like a thing of just the hammer there with no bear?
Oh.
Clever. Minor magical tricks, instantaneous, so clean, so far.
So you want to make the bear disappear?
Exactly. Exactly.
You can make color or symbol, create non-magical trinket. I'd allow it.
That's good because normally LCMs do not allow that.
I
with
think because it's a
prestidigitation.
familiar. If this
I
was
gonna
something
say, if it was an
bigger,
animal, like I don't think
if it was even a real animal, being your familiar, it's almost like you're turning off the color on your familiar, right? Like, it's not true invisibility. Like, it would not hold. But
Just
as
let
Kendra,
light pass
I
all the
will
way
allow
through.
it as an action of like, because you're using that like, don't look at the bear.
yeah.
Look at the bear. Don't look
Don't
at the
look at the
bear.
bear
I
behind
will
the
say
face.
it will be a deception check though, because
Okay.
if Xantos or the Green Knight still
Oh,
want
please
to
have
look,
Mr. Incredible.
it's not like an illusion where they can just go, "Wow, it's not there." It's still a check based.
22.
Ooh.
Okay.
The Green Knight rolled a natural 2. Xanatos
No.
rolled a natural 2.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah.
I would like a Whopper and then another Whopper. If you know that video, Key Knight, you do that. You think they don't know about Coda in the case.
Okay.
Well done.
That was amazing.
Key Knight, excellent turn. You and Saris are now pretty close. Antigone, you're not. You chose to stay because you're probably going to try next turn, right? Franny,
That's me!
That is you.
I'm gonna try and dispel magic on Denahi.
You said glazed eyes, and we said
Oh.
probably magic.
She's gonna
Oh.
Wakanda the Winter Soldier.
But in like 3 seconds instead.
I
of
need you
3
to
months.
make me
Yes.
a
For like
check.
a year.
Yes? What check?
However long Bucky needed.
Probably at least a year.
I'm going to tell you this. There are things you can do here. In this moment, would you try to do the first spell, the second spell, or the third spell?
We're lucky number's 3.
Lucky number 3. You're going to dispel the third magic on him, okay?
There's 3? For sake.
Please roll me then. It's your spell casting mod. It's like a spell attack from you. Whatever you roll is plus 10. Or not plus 10.
6.
The DC. You rolled a 6.
No. It's plus 6, right?
Oh yes, plus 6 for you. Sorry.
Roll high, baby.
Yes, sir. I got inspiration for a reason. That's gonna be a synthetic 22.
22.
That beats the DC 19. All
What
of
did I
the
dispel?
objects on Denahi disappear.
Oh, thank heaven.
As I can't really tell you too much about what was going on, but yes,
But he's
choosing
still
the third spell,
glazed.
he's ice glazed, and you now know there's still there's maybe 2 layers on him. You think?
Is he looking less glazed?
No, you think the spell you trigger, it's like going for like number 3, the newest stuff. Okay, it was some sort of spell that he got, all of Kim's stuff, that like duplication of
He's still
everything.
glazed.
But by dispelling magic, they're gone.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
So
But it's
it's not- I'm sorry.
I'm gonna also make my way towards the exit.
Is my like crazy wild magic letting the bad guys have your items and you taking them away not good enough? Yeah.
Please don't be my friend. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. No, yeah, but so boom,
Alright,
dispel
it's
magic.
still helpful.
You start running towards the exit with
Yes,
them.
but we're gonna hang by the exit, so just make my way to
Kind of
the
like with
exit.
these two, yeah. It's
and
that
there.
we're not
Longer.
totally running out. All 3 of you are gonna
Yeah.
be close. Hell yeah, super good stuff. Excellent turn for Andy. Kim, that is you. You are currently in an engaged setting with Denahi. It's not okay. I promise. Well, it's not that scary. Like, trust me, I've done much worse things apparently.
Oh, yes.
That is true. Yes, he's a war criminal.
Hades.
Allegedly.
The Claricide.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We were all
Takes
here.
at
Allegedly.
least.
I'm so sorry. Kim.
Take at least
Hey,
2
guys.
And
guys to
and
have
Rufus.
rosters.
Remember, you have a familiar.
Yeah. So where is Rufus right
Have you ever
now?
heard of Letterkenny?
Right now, Rufus is on a glass case
cannot
right next to you. It's
recommend
within that 5-foot
recommend
range
that.
with you.
Yeah, I'm
And
not sure how you would like
So
it.
he's offering advantage.
But it's in the
yeah, if
small
you wanted
little
to, yeah.
town
Okay.
in Canada.
I
And
want to make him
there's
get
Joe,
sick.
this ginger guy in the town.
I'm going to
Okay.
do more,
He's
but
an ostrich.
not Rufus.
Except for
Yeah.
they like
Did
talk
you?
about it and they're like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Honda could not
I'm
act
gonna
on
wild
it.
magic
It'd take
him
at least 2
again.
guys and they're like,
Mostly
allegedly.
because
It's
I want
never
him
been
to get
confirmed.
sick.
One guy's
and
always
then I'll take
allegedly.
an entire turn.
Is because if he
Better?
can't stomach it, he's gonna vomit, and then 2 things happen that I get to choose. Right, like
Allegedly.
it's that worst effect.
Awful. Sorry,
Go for
Lonnie.
it. Make your
Because I
attack.
really don't want to hurt him, but I also don't want him to attack me.
It's you're making these attacks with the banana. I will let you know the banana is being used now slowly.
Yeah.
You think you've still got a good couple charges, if that makes sense.
An ostrich, and then it takes at least 2, maybe 3.
Mason,
So I
stop
would
telling her
advantage.
stuff.
Well, then.
Well
The
then.
first one is
Please still be my
15
friend.
plus 6. Oh, 18 plus 6.
A lot of that going around
I
tonight.
hate when
The
you
first
say
attack
friends
is a
with you, like,
24.
much worse.
That will hit.
I've stayed friends with
And
you
that'll
and
get
did
in
much
his mouth,
worse.
right?
As yeah, he can't prevent it from getting his mouth.
Okay, I also want to hit him in the stomach.
Oh!
Wait, what
I'm
just
trying
happened?
to get him
I will
back
see
up
this.
here.
So you try to
have
shove the
hostages.
banana. You get the banana in his mouth.
Who's
I
mouth?
will allow that Denahi, the Green Knight,
Wait,
before
can
he
I
makes
watch
his con.
him swallow and
and then-
then
Here's what I will say. Go ahead. You're gonna make your attack first. If you're successful punching him, I'll give him disadvantage on his con save. As if
You'll
you
be
can
the
punch him in the
most
stomach
stylish
hard
one
enough, it
You'll be the
will
what?
actively
You'll be
make
the
him
most
puke.
stylish one there.
Okay, that's
Going to hell in a
4.
hoop skirt.
24 will hit. So
That's a 25, actually, because it's with advantage.
2 hits. Awesome. On a 25, go ahead and roll damage. You're still punching him in the gut.
Yeah.
He's gonna have disadvantage on his con save to keep the banana bites down.
Oh,
Okay.
This is
The banana bites.
6
Banana
points
bites,
of damage.
dude.
6 points damage. He's not looking terribly hurt. It's that like, okay, 6 points damage
You
isn't
maxed
great,
out your dex?
but
No, I just forgot.
con save at disadvantage. Here we go.
Oh, brass knuckles, yeah.
Okay.
Fail it.
One of his rolls was a synthetic 23.
But.
The other one was an 8.
Yeah, my man.
I'm going to roll this wild magic at disadvantage. This is going to
So
go.
we get the better of the two options? Is that what you're saying?
It's, or the worst for him. It's basically I as the DM get to decide what happens.
Okay,
Sections
okay.
to read are
I don't know if
failed
we should
murder
give you that
attempts
power,
and
but okay.
boys murder.
Does this? I want to see this.
You will find it so entertaining. I
Okay.
promise you.
Should we have a homeboy roll?
Unfortunately, it's a D10,000
Oh,
game.
so
I
you
don't have
hit
the
it.
dice. I'm having
Okay.
to electronically.
I need
Oh,
you.
that's a very low
I
number.
think I'm friends with you on Facebook.
I tried to add you, Adrian, forever ago
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Oh.
Our request is still pending.
I'm never
I'm on Facebook
so
so
I'm not
often.
offended.
But,
Cool.
I was
You
sorry.
watch Kim. This dude
Sorry.
pukes
Oh, you
all
don't
over
know.
Rufus, who just kind of like wipes himself off. An effect has happened, but you don't know what. Something
Okay.
unbeknownst to you is happening.
So would that be his entire turn is throwing up, or is that not how it works?
Not how it works, unfortunately. It's kind of like you, where you just puke. It means that like your stomach's empty to eat more banana, but the magical effect is something you don't get to choose, or shall I say, is the worst
While
effect.
he's throwing up, can I move out from? Would he be distracted enough? Not
Yes,
to
I
have
will.
opportunity
I will say
attack?
disadvantage opportunity attack
What
for
does that
sure.
mean?
Okay, I want to go towards the exit.
Wow, the lower of the two rolls was a 20.
Oh, I love that.
So a synthetic 20. But he is not able to two-hand on offhand.
5 months ago.
So that is only
I
a
love you.
this roll.
Don't be. I loved it.
That's
I was
cocked.
cracking up. I can't remember why. I was trying to do something.
Kim,
Oh, it was when I was trying to add
No.
the sneaky sneak.
All
sneaks
of you
and he ended
watch,
up doing it. We were
important to
early
note, you guys watch Kim, you start running on the exact maximum of damage of 12 that he can do in one hit.
I'm down.
You are down.
Took that
Kim.
me and Kim? Or Kim just-
As Kim, I will say your body falls close to your friends, like within this 4 range of 1, 2, 3, 4, but you are dead. The Green Knight is going to finish puking. He is going to turn. Antigone, you're about middle of the room. David, you're at the case. The rest of you are here. 30 feet. He is going to try to challenge. Here we go.
Yeah.
I need
Lonnie. He's just like,
Kenai.
yeah.
I
The
need you to make me
drama.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
As he is trying to challenge you.
This is messed
Wisdom.
up.
Wisdom saving throw.
Almost there.
Oh, hi, my guy.
Oh, hi.
This might not be the worst if you take it out in the hallway.
That's a 4.
That's amazing.
You are magically compelled to engage the Green Knight in melee combat now for a minute.
Oh, that's not good.
You
Well,
can
that's
repeat
the
the saving
problem.
throw at the end of each of your turns, and it will end on a success. With this being said, the Green Knight is going to come over to you. You see Denahi whips the blade into both of his hands and is now going to attack you twice.
You don't have inspiration?
4 days from now.
That is going to be, though, Kenai, a 13 and a 14 to hit. So only
Those
one of them hits.
That doesn't hit.
New
With my
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Glad I got the new armor.
Yeah, no kidding.
Boom, boom, boom. You immediately are having to like grab using your armor and like your drums. Like your brother is slashing at
I
you.
have a question for you before I forget. I have the bracers from Meg/Sitka. What do those do?
These are. You'll find out.
Okay.
They're not. I will let you know. They don't offer anything to your AC.
I
If
didn't
that makes
think
sense.
they would, but
They're not bracers of defense in that sense, but they're some form of bracer. The Green Knight takes both of his attacks on you, but you are in this magical combat now. Xanatos is chilling. He watches you all are running up next to him, And he's just waiting.
What's he waiting for?
Oh.
David, that's your turn. The air around you is getting hot. You see Coda in the case, because I will say you did that for the bad guys.
Yeah.
So you know, like the little bear is in it. You see Coda is like bear hug on the pole of
Did he
this.
make it out?
On your turn.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's still, it's a who knows how
Yeah.
long of a chance he's got.
We figure out.
So David, Coda's on the handle of the warhammer,
Yeah.
and he's got like one of the runes kind of in his mouth. What would you like to do?
Also, is Kim still passed out on the floor? Yep.
Yes.
Other room's about to burst into flame.
Yep. I got it on my next turn.
You got Kim?
Movement
Okay.
wise, I'm gonna get Kim.
Okay. Can I do a quick check on if there's a lock on the side of the case?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Look at all like tiger.
21.
A 21. Well done. On a 21,
Trying it.
you quickly check the case.
So sorry.
There is no physical lock. You're guessing it might be magical in some effect.
Okay. Do I know enough about the runes to kind of get an idea that the one in Coda's mouth will teleport him out?
Easy enough of like, that looks like one of the Misty Step runes. He's going to teleport out. But that's about it. I would say anything else, it's your knowledge equals David's knowledge, so act how you will in that
Yep.
sense.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what were you saying about 22?
You guys are acting very sneaky with these text chats, and I don't like it.
You're being sneaky because I had forgotten that he might be enchanted.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd literally forgotten, and now I'm very worried. Because I don't think technically any of our characters have
understand?
realized that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my phone.
That's why.
Will just wants a
That will
phone.
solve things. That will solve a lot of things.
Oh,
Grabs it,
gosh.
And he just starts biting the screen. And it's like, that cannot be good for my phone.
That can't be good. All right, David.
Okay. Where's Kenai out at?
Kenai, everyone else. So Antigone's about mid-room. Kenai, Franny, Saris are at the doorway. Kim just got like slashed and is
In the
down
middle, right?
pretty close to the doorway. You're like 5 feet away from the doorway if you
Oh.
have to make it.
Yeah, I can grab it.
So like anyone could grab her because Antigone was waiting since she acts after you before she ran.
Okay. Alright. And how hot is the room right now?
I'd say it's getting a good toasty 70 or 80.
Okay. Okay.
Not terrible, but definitely like, hey, it was much cooler down in these, in the annals of the archives, right? Like, and now suddenly there is heat.
Yeah. But not enough to help me glide.
Oh, is that why?
That would've been clever.
Hot air rises.
If you want to hold your action until the air is hot enough to glide you, could work. But at the cost of, are you fast enough to outrun the fire that comes with it?
Yeah, I'll hold my
Hold your
action.
action.
Hold action to run, to fly. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
awesome.
That's clever.
You
That's
know,
clever
there's
of
the
like,
whole, like walking
hot air
slowly away
rise.
from an explosion,
Okay,
you
let's
don't look
wait.
back.
How
I feel
close
like
is he
that
to the
tops
glass
it.
right now?
I'm like
like right next, because David was
Okay.
trying to break in. Coda just bamfed it.
and I'm also. Is it like on a pedestal, so I'm also a little elevated?
It's enough, yeah. Like it's technically because again, it's supposed to be like you step onto it. There's a little plaque to read. For this then, Antigone,
Physics.
that is your turn.
I'm so happy.
So, Franny said that she will grab Kim, right?
I will. Absolutely will.
And Kenai just got champion challenged now?
Kenai's been champion challenged.
I
He goes
don't
before me,
know
right?
how well this will work.
Yeah.
but
Basically, he dared
I
you.
want to cast Fantastical Force
I
on
triple
Kenai
dare you to
and
stand
make him
with
see
me right
the
here
Green
and
Knight
fight.
running towards the exit and be compelled to follow him out.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes, my girl! Yes!
Sure.
So you would need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
How low?
Do I
That
want
yeah.
to fail or
Yes.
You want to
You
fail.
want to
Then
fail.
you can
So
choose
I'm
to fail.
trying to create a copy of the Green Knight and make you follow him out the exit.
I
Because
would like to fail.
yeah,
I would like to.
you choose to fail in this sense. Antigone, it
That
goes off
is
without a hit.
So good.
Excellent.
You
You're
see,
amazing.
Kenai, the Green Knight has just ran up the stairs. Your brother's running away.
Does he follow?
I think
I
you would
think
want
I
to
would
follow.
pursue
Yeah.
him.
But I mean, does the actual Green Knight follow him?
Well, we
get
haven't
to
gotten to
that.
those turns yet.
This is just enough where then when Kenai gets
That's
the
where you heard
turn.
it. It was from
So I
Marcy.
heard from you.
It's Cantonese.
I knew it wasn't English. I'm sorry. It was.
Aichima.
Aishima.
It's like oy vey, but like
Here we go.
So,
I can do it without
Antigone,
most of
that's
those
your
hacks,
action.
That's awesome. That was a
I
good
would
one.
They
like
work with the
to
rest of the
start
outfit.
also booking it and have Fluffy come with me.
You book it. You're then like
Okay,
now
but
with the
Scots
group is
are
like you're
different.
taking all your
You have
movement.
to.
but she's
so,
out the door now.
well, with you guys, kind of like how you're all in that out the doorway area.
Can she go out the door though?
No, because from where you were still like pretty in the. It's David's doing the same thing where he's so far down the room he's got to ride the wave to get out in time. Antigone using your movement is going to get you out with your friends all in one area.
Awesome.
So right now the only person not here is David. Well,
Sarah, are you by the exit?
Yep.
When do you go?
I've been politely waiting.
So you're
alrighty,
next?
politely
Do I have a
waiting.
bonus action?
I don't know.
You can have a
Whenever it's
bonus
my
action.
turn,
You should.
I can go.
Antigone.
What would you like to do for your
Push
bonus
Antigone
action?
out with me.
You would grab her and pull her out with you.
Okay, cool.
So,
I can.
I'm not sure how well this will affect anything at this point. It might be too late. But I would like to bonus action X Xanatos.
Oh,
Just in case I can offer some disadvantage on some stuff.
Clever. What do you want to hex?
I will do because I don't know technically what his stats are, but it's I'm gonna say like, hey,
There's
he's
a
doing
movie
something
for it?
arcane, so I'm gonna hex his intelligence.
Did that
score.
happen?
Clever.
It was like
Very
Oh,
clever.
I definitely never saw it then.
This may or may not be the ability he's using,
That's
but
awesome.
Here
I
we
think
go.
it was a good bet.
As you do that, he is going to take his held action
Mm-hmm.
as all of you are in one spot.
Crap, 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 crap.
As Antigone runs up with all of you,
Mm-hmm.
Xanatos is going to cast Force Cage.
Oh, boo!
Frick.
Him, you are within the bounds as he is doing this in a 10-foot by 10-foot box.
Does he
Is
have
he
to roll
within
to
it?
make sure he does it?
It's a level 7 spell.
Is he
Yeah,
within
no,
this?
you just got it.
He is not.
Dang it.
As he's looking at David, waiting for David to get close. As this
Well,
happens,
this is
here we go.
bad.
You are all in a box 10 feet on either side with a solid barrier with, let's see, the cage, 10 feet, is made from 1.5 inch diameter bars spaced a half inch apart.
So far I can still get in there.
Dang it, I can't turn into a squirrel.
Usually force cage.
Dang it.
What are the bars?
Force cage, a prison in the shape of a cage can be up to 20 feet on side. He's choosing the 10
And
feet
what
by
is
10 feet.
okay? 10 feet by 10 feet.
The bars are half-inch
Somebody needs
diameter
to
bars, all
counterspell.
invisible. It's so
I
you
have
can
an
see
idea.
through it. But important to note, you cannot with this. There is then a magical barrier where spells cannot be cast into or out of. It's making that like, it's keeping you guys here.
Well, there goes my idea.
You're not in the cage though.
I know.
You're not in the
But I
cage.
had an idea. That
You're
involves.
inside the cage.
Were you in the cage?
Can psychic damage spells go out of the cage or
No
just
spells.
any?
This
Okay.
is a seven. He was holding his big one-time level 7
You're-
spell to like
He's-
stop
he's been
everyone
waiting
here.
to take you out.
Antigone, at the end of your turn, taking that held action, once
So
that's
Keenan,
happened.
You're in the cage.
Ceres,
too.
that's your turn.
Pray.
I have so many options, you guys.
Praise.
Is the
us.
Green Knight in here with us?
Yeah.
Okay, the green knight's
Okay.
in.
Is Kenai in or he made it out and up the stairs?
No, I'm in.
You were about to run up the stairs. It was a clever idea, but Xantos had his held action waiting.
That is
So-
not what I ever would have expected him to
Same.
do.
Yeah, no.
The cleverness we're talking
Yeah.
about too.
I have an idea. I don't know if it'll
If it-
actually do anything because it depends on how homebrewed you made poor Denahi. I want to try and cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Oh, gotcha.
I know that the things it says it cures don't seem to be affecting him, but I'm hoping that maybe there's some loophole that you decided to give us because we're poor level 4 characters. So I don't think so.
Do
But-
you want to cast or not? is
Yes,
what I'm
I
asking.
would. Saris would.
You cast Lesser Restoration on Denahi.
No, what they're saying.
Denahi stops, turns to you, and you just hear him go, "Wait your turn."
Well,
Turns back to
okay.
Oh,
so
Lordy.
that
Can
didn't
she
work.
bonus and pray to a god?
Get
I was
down
like,
on my
"Hooray."
knees and try.
Channel divinity.
Please.
I'm a warlock.
A warlock's
Can
not
I
the same.
add
Yeah,
my
you're-
clerical prayer to
You're a
her?
cleric.
If you want to on your
Well,
turn.
because you had a patron, I thought. Do you not anymore?
It's Tiger Lily.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Can I add to anything because I can add my clerical spell
Does
thing?
anyone have the components to make a sandwich?
Probably, but
Probably. Because we've all got.
Okay,
our
I've got
Yeah.
35 feet of movement. I'm going to zip around or whatever I gotta do
In this
to
10-foot box.
to get stuff to make a sandwich.
Here we go. I want everyone who's in the box, Kim included, even though you're unconscious,
Mhm.
go ahead and roll me a pure luck check to see what kind of sandwich supplies you got. Okay. So,
This is like probably the most important roll of the night.
it really is. We roll for sandwich here. Let's go for it.
It's like, this one's a little too much
That's a
mayo.
nat 1.
No!
Kenai, you ate all your stuff.
Are you kidding me?
Kim, all your stuff is gone.
Sorry, what kind
or
of
it's
check is
in the
this?
back
Luck
holding.
for
It's not
sandwich.
available.
Just luck.
Mhm.
Luck,
It's a
luck
sandwich.
for a sandwich.
14.
14. You
I
got
have
bread.
family. I got family.
18.
Okay.
She got the insides, bro.
Sliced meat and veg. You've
What
got
do you
bread.
Do
got?
I roll too?
Yep. I could say make
That's
a
a
check for
9.
Denahi. Denahi has nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
It's just sad.
So I've got bread and what? Meat?
Meat
And
and veg.
veggies.
Meat
We're
and
missing
veg.
sauce.
Some light veg. Just no sauce.
I've got berries in my pack, sir.
You want to use your berries?
Yes.
All right.
Vinaigrette style.
And then put some gold around it.
What are we making food for? I'm
One of the
Tiger
requirements
Lily.
for me to be Tiger
Just
Lily's
because,
warlock
man.
was that I make a
Come on.
sandwich for someone once a month.
Wait,
And
That's
I'm hoping that I can do something.
Feed it
Tiger
to
Lily's
Denahi.
chaos.
I was planning to
She
make the
made the
first
same
sandwich for
look,
Arthur,
I'm
of
feeling
course,
the warlock
but
now.
I'm sure he would understand. So
He'll be next
I
time.
am going to take the bread. I'm going to set the veggies
I
on
need you to
it.
make me a
Put
performance
some
check.
banana on there too.
Am I good at
Can
performance?
she put some banana
I've
on
got
there?
a +5,
I never
sir.
see the banana.
Okay.
You, yeah, the
It's
banana
also
is
one of us is
a
supposed
bit.
to eat it. I don't know
After
how to
seeing
eat
what
it.
happened with the banana, it's
That's
smart enough to
true.
maybe not put the banana
Alright,
on the
alright,
sandwich.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a performance check.
20.
Exactly.
Yes.
I like the check. All right.
Yay! I can't do anything else useful. I may as well get this.
It's my
one.
percentile roll. I have my
Yes,
checks
your
for
bonus
how
action to make a
God's.
sandwich.
It's the most stressful sandwich making ever.
It's my first
My
sandwich,
heart is
you
pounding.
guys.
Please let
I'm
us out.
picturing Sarah and they're going, what is a sandwich? And like, while she's
Remembering
trying to make one.
things.
I feel like I would have seen a sandwich when we were mind melded with Ariel and everyone else.
Lonnie,
Yeah,
I need
so
to
you
come here.
have to
Okay.
blow something up
Over
as well, since we're in
Which
combat.
side?
Hey, Lonnie,
I need you.
right? Every time she's in combat?
You have to blow something up too.
I
Lonnie,
need
did you
you.
hear
I'm
that?
going to give you from what I rolled.
Okay.
I wrote this down last week.
Oh.
This is the effects of Kim's wild magic.
Oh boy.
With your sandwich, with the roll. Holy
Okay.
show, it's 86 percentile. Hi. You're gonna get to learn of this. You can't tell anyone
Okay.
because you have. I will say it's that magical. No one's gonna believe you in that
Yeah,
sense. Part of
that's
Oh, this
what's in here.
feels like playing Kingsburg when you get to peek at the monster.
Kingsburg?
It's a
What
board
is
game, it's
this?
really
What
fun.
is this
Nice.
information?
It's
It
Kim's
was my
wild
second
magic.
wild magic I didn't know about.
For the Kenai one? Or the
No.
Jolly?
Last
Like
week.
last
something
When
week
like
I
she
ate
ate
that
wild
banana
magic.
twice.
Yeah.
The first one I forgot on
Oh my
which
gosh.
I did.
And then the second
And the
one.
second one he never told me.
Okay.
Does that make sense? You can't tell anyone. I will say also because it's a god is speaking in your mind. You probably have the feeling this is like holy information. It's almost that sense of like this is a reverence. Like thank you for the knowledge.
Mhm.
I gotta act on it.
Is this gonna get us out of the box, Lonnie?
I am
Can't say.
going to go over to Kim. Take a bite.
Kim's
Yes,
down
much as
now.
I'll pry her mouth open. Put a
I'm
bite
going to
in.
stuff
I'm
some
gonna
in.
shove her mouth closed and work
And
her throat
wait,
down.
The sandwich or the
can-
banana?
This
Can I do? I have another healing word. A healing light. I have 1d6 left.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You up, sis?
That is 10 points.
You're out of town,
Hell yeah.
Then we won't
Okay,
force feed her.
and then
We'll
once
have
you're
her
awake,
pop
I'm like, take a bite, take a bite, take a bite, and I'm just gonna shove it in her mouth.
She's okay.
She's like, I'm awake and there's food in my
Okay,
mouth and it's
okay.
weird.
It's not a Nako, but
You're going to wake up. Well, you're gonna, can you swim?
what?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Bye. I hope this works. hope you can get us help. And that's about all I can do for my turn.
Thank you.
Yay.
Cryptic.
Fed him a sandwich and told her to swim.
Cryptic. Can you imagine how terrifying that's? Hold. I'm sorry. Music, pause, lights, hold. You are dead or dying. Someone does CPR on you, slaps you in the face. You come back to life. They hold up a PB&J and go, "Can you swim?"
Take a bite.
Take a bite.
I hope this
Just
helps.
take a bite. And they hope this helps. Shove the sandwich in your mouth, and life continues. Back in. Here we
What
go.
the hell?
I wish I knew.
Me too, I'm dying.
Oh
I
gosh.
don't like that.
I'm glad I decided to make a
I
sandwich.
guess. And I'm being honest, that has been in my drawer for a week.
I'm so
I
happy.
held on to
Wow.
that.
My
Kenai.
crazy wild theory is the next time
We'll
that
see.
something
It
is
depends
supposed to be
on
fire,
what you
comes out
do.
as water, and water's gonna gush out of the pipes, and we all gotta swim.
Why would she ask just
Kenai.
her if she could
I know,
swim?
that's why it's
That's your turn.
not a serious suggestion, but the only thing I can think of.
You are in a form of magical combat with your brother.
Do I recognize now that the one
Are
that
there
went up the
still
stairs is
two?
not?
Denies?
There is one running up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to try to go after that one, you may.
Do I know that there's another one like not running up the stairs?
I'll say with Phantasmal Force, it's your choice.
Okay.
It's that like obvious. Well, like you would if you see two copies, which one's the real one?
I'm in a cage, and one of them is in the cage with me. So I am going to try my best to survive the one in the cage with
The
me.
cage.
Yep.
Yep.
Very practical.
Okay, I feel like I would know this if I was Kenai.
Should I just
Is-
stop concentrating on this though? Is that like
Maybe.
a thing that I have to wait till my turn to do, or like?
You can drop concentrations
Because if we're
anytime.
stuck in the cage anyway, I may as well stop concentration before he has to take psychic damage.
That's-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
So I feel like I would know this. Is Denaki more wise or intelligent? The Wolf of Wisdom.
Yep.
I think wisdom. Your brother, I mean, Sitko was always the most intelligent. Denali was always very wise, and you were always charismatic.
Okay.
It's almost like those are the three spellcasting stats of D&D.
I would
Oh,
like to
weird.
use Phantasmal Force then.
Woo!
And the image I would like him to see is one of him, Sitka, and I. Like all like working together, playing together on something.
Okay. You and
Like
your
carving out a
brothers.
canoe or something like that.
Yeah.
Basket weaving.
Underwater basket weaving.
For fish.
So he's gonna make an intelligence check.
The baskets are for fish, and you give the fish the baskets.
Maybe
The baskets
actually-
are to hold the fish.
could the illusion be the three of us with Elder Marsha, and she's like instructing us on like the value of
Yeah,
family or something?
one of those like
Oh,
early
that's cute.
like family lessons with the village elder. I will make intelligence saving throw from your brother. Let's pull up his stats here. Cool. Your brother has a +0 to his intelligence save.
Okay.
Flat roll.
Slight roast, but
What's your save DC?
13.
I rolled an exact 15.
Oh, okay.
As he sees this, you watch as
It's
the
not great,
image
but
before
there's-
it
I would
takes
like to
root in your
redo it,
mind.
but-
Your brother
That's
just
awesome.
blinks
But that's the order
and
of the
steadies
dragon
his sword.
Yeah.
Man.
Can I do an
Aw.
object interaction to
That's
try
so
and like
cool.
push it
Thanks.
one step
I
further?
didn't quite get it how I wanted it, but
When
Could I
does
just
it ever turn
show
out?
him
That's
just
true.
me putting on Sitka's bracers and be like, alright.
I'll make a check.
I like it. Very fun.
Okay.
You're awesome.
You show Sitka's bracers. Your brother is leveling his sword. Stops. And for a half a second, you don't know if he's going to attack you.
Okay. I'm not gonna attack him yet.
That technically was an attack, so
You
you
ready?
did.
Yeah.
You
Coda-
fulfill the qualification.
Coda's in the machine, or shall we say in the glass. I'm now about to make a box of doom roll,
I'm like, okay.
because did the fire start before everything happened? Because Kenai, you're waiting for Coda to get out. David, you're hoping to ride the fire.
I'm still wondering what David's hall chat was about.
Is this what the order of the lily looks like, or is it
So-
in the middle?
I
I have a plan for if he
had
passes.
Lily in the
Okay.
middle.
Like an actual
Or
lily
like
flower.
if the
Yeah.
fire doesn't start yet.
Okay.
So-
I have a lily in
Okay.
the flower. It's just a different
Box of Doom is about to happen. Here we go.
I love it.
You want a higher roll, let's be honest.
Oh boy.
What was that face for, sir?
I don't like that, whatever it was.
No, August is not going to tell us.
I know. It's
The name of the game today is survival, please.
The name of the game, survive. You
Don't
watch
go down in
Coda
flame.
teleports out as fire is starting to erupt from the pipe. David, this little bear drops in your hands and you feel the
What?
weight of the hammer as you're holding both bear and hammer.
Here's my held action. Boom.
You start running.
I do
No,
something.
I jump off and start gliding.
Hell yeah, for that increased
So,
With my
speed.
wings
so
kinda
the fire's
tilted
coming, and we
towards
are
the
trapped
fire.
in a mother
Yeah.
effing cave.
Here's what's about to happen.
Can I do something for like Coda's action?
Oh, because that was a bonus.
Yeah. So he's got the hammer and Coda. Before, when I tried to have Coda take something he let me roll, could I try that again? And just like tell him to take it with him, and if it doesn't go with him, then he's got the hammer. But if it does, the hammer's like already
Clever.
ours.
In like the ethereal plane with Coda somewhere.
Question:
Oh.
How far is the distance for Misty Sub? Couldn't he just try to Misty Sub
30 feet.
inside? Oh, 30
30 feet would have gotten Coda like middle of the room,
Yeah.
and that's like, oh,
Awkward.
run, baby bear. Like,
Yeah.
it's very smart for Coda to be
Run,
like,
baby bear.
jump to a party member
No, that totally
ally,
makes sense.
and Coda and David fly.
Well,
Make a check.
teleportation
Let him
magic
disappear. Because, yeah,
actually
worst
requires
comes to
me
worst.
attempt So I could attempt to misty step myself out of it.
You can't do all of that.
What on earth?
Does it
That is a
say that it can't
natural
be dispelled?
20.
Whoa.
But then I can no longer do this.
Coda disappears with the hammer.
Yo.
With that happening, David, you start flying back.
Are you flying back, or are you just there?
Where is he flying?
Toward us?
Towards you guys.
As you fly forward, Xanatos is going to...
Is our cage blocking the exit? If it is 10 feet by 10 feet, we're blocking him in too, right?
Oh boy.
So he's got to stop if he wants to get out.
Unless he's got like dimension door or something.
Yeah.
Unless he has
He
like
just dropped a
protection
level
from
7
fire.
spell. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah.
As he is, in fact, going to, let's see. Yeah, he can take another creature. As the fire's racing up, Xanatos stands calmly. As you get close, he grabs one of your wings, and you guys watch Dimension Doors with you.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot.
He's within 500 feet.
What does that mean? We can
That's
react.
He's close.
We just know that he is close. He's within 500
As, ladies
feet.
and gentlemen,
That's the range of the spell.
the fire is coming ever closer. Here's what's about to happen. Kenai, that was the end of your turn. As technically, that was I should say, a legendary action from Xanatos.
Yeah.
Just to keep myself honest. Before
Alright.
it all happens, Franny, you all realize the fire has started at that end of the room.
Right, we have 10 seconds.
You've got about 10 seconds probably before it reaches you. Because the
Yes.
fire might start just choo-choo-choo-choo. You're in
Can
the
I
cage.
dispel magic on the cage?
Want to know a fun fact? Force Cage literally says you can't dispel it. Part of the spell's parameters say it's impervious to dispel magic.
Then how can we get out and not die? I'm very
That's a
angry.
great question. How would someone get out and not die?
Give me a minute. Can you give me a
Hey
sec?
guys, we might want to just hold hands with Kim and hope that she takes us with her on accident. Just hold her hands. Come on, let's just all touch her. Let's all touch her.
Or we could pull a Finding Nemo and try and push. Like when they're in the net and they're like, swim! Everyone swim!
Okay, but seriously, guys, let's all just grab hold of her. I'm really hoping this works. I just figured she should probably be alive for this.
It's gonna happen.
We might pop. I hope the rest of us can swim too, actually. I've never swum. Oh crap. No.
Franny,
Sounds like accidental teleportation to that.
I'm
I hope
hoping.
it doggy paddles.
So we cannot leave by non-magical means. Can I try and pick the lock?
There's no lock.
Yeah.
This is just an invisible cage of force. I will say this, Franny. Do you trust your friends?
Yeah, they're my family.
Okay.
Them and Artemis. I have no way of calling on Artemis, do I?
Not really at this right now. You can try praying for your turn.
I mean, so
And
you basically just said if we
hold of
touch Kim,
Kim.
we'll all be teleported somewhere.
Hopefully.
Okay, but I'm going to touch Kim and then grab onto Kenai as well.
Okay.
Because otherwise, and like grab his hand and put it on Kim. Because otherwise he is in a weird spot.
Cool.
Should someone do that for Denahi
Yeah,
as
can
well?
somebody else do that for Denahi? Can I like tell somebody and they can
I'm
do that?
going to be really cruel.
Yep, he is.
Franny, that's your turn.
Yeah, I know.
Who are you really going to grab? Are you going to try to get Kenai? Or are you going to get Denahi?
I'm gonna get Kenai.
Denahi is not being held or touched by anyone then in this moment.
Oh no.
Kim, at the start of your turn, it's been a long day.
I just got a sandwich stuffed in
Grab.
my face.
It's a great
Can she
sandwich.
touch?
I'm
Can I say
sure.
touch Denahi?
Kim, what time do you think it would be? It's been a long day. Remember, you showed
It's-
up
4 o'clock.
No, it's night. I'm in Gargoyle.
It's not.
Oh.
in gargoylean form
How long have you been gargoyle?
for a long time there, my friend.
It's been a while.
I'm gonna assume it's like 9 o'clock. 10
I would have said.
Probably close to dawn. As I'm going to rule wild magic. The next morning, the target, Kim, will be teleported above the nearest lake.
And we're underneath a lake.
Oh.
This could have gone terribly for you all. Instead, Kim, you feel, oh, that banana is not sitting well. All of you are teleported away.
No way.
Can I cast a spell on my way out?
Wait, I have a question.
As-
Was Rufus with us or was
August.
Rufus would have
Okay.
gone in your
Can I
pocket.
cast a spell right before we leave?
Unfortunately, we're still in initiative when this happens, is how that works.
Yeah,
As you all appear.
Oh, Denahi's there.
Dine's there. Yeah. The nearest lake is the man-made, or shall we say dwarven-made lake around side the Obsidian Keep. All of you exit initiative. 50
so
feet above the
mad.
lake, you see a couple hundred feet to your north is the keep.
This is going to
You
hurt.
all look down. 50 feet, there will be falling damage into the water.
Yep.
It'll be halved because it's water.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Featherfall.
I have a parachute.
Does she remember how to
Parachute,
use it?
featherfall.
You have a parachute?
It's
I guess that's not
Featherfall.
technological.
It's
I'm gonna be very nice now and say sure, yeah. You like communicator's one thing due to that wild magic forgetting stuff. A parachute's a parachute.
Yeah.
Like I can't be that cruel. Even though it is a reflavored featherfall. You parachute up, you featherfall. You can get a couple people with featherfall. Would you
Yeah.
grab
Yeah.
3 others?
I would grab
I'm not
some.
worried about myself because I am like the highest hit points. I still have not taken any
Well, there's-
damage.
Just the two
Up to
of
5
you.
creatures, yeah.
Oh,
There's,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
just-
so
awesome.
between the two of us, we'll cover everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. No, fine. You all glide
Is
into the
Fluffy
water.
with us as well?
Yes.
Okay.
You're familiar. Fluffy and Rufus were with you. Coda's
But
the
Coda got
only
the
one that
spells
you
for-
chose to
Dispel.
end your familiar, and on a nat 20 it worked.
She's like,
All of
clever
you
choice.
float into the water, and that's where we're going to take our break for this evening.
I was so worried that
We will see
only
you
you
all
would
in a
teleport,
second.
so I'm like, I hope you know how to get.
And we are back. Thank you so much for those in the chat that have stayed.
I see.
Well, gang, as you all splash down
Splash down.
into the lake of the Obsidian Keep,
Disney.
I actually am going to cut away.
Why?
As we need to take a quick look at our friend David.
Oh no.
Mom was afraid.
Yep,
She's
you're gonna
afraid of
die.
the skirt.
David, as we cut into the Obsidian Keep, you are back in one of those first, levels, you think. Looking around, you are in kind of that, darker corner, and it's immediately like, whoa, sudden change. You do hear, though, there are alarms going off in the keep. As people are running down the stairs, there are dwarven guards, each with different either weapons, some wielding arcane magic, but all of them are leaving. You turn and are face to face with the man you know as Coyote currently. But you may know the different name for him. You see he's kind of sitting there just looking at you.
Am I still in gargoyle form?
You are still in gargoyle form, at least for a little bit.
Okay. Whew. Well, you've got me now. So what is it you want with me, Xanatos?
David, where are your manners? As he stops, you're powerful, strong, smart, flexible, agile. Down there, you were truly a weapon. I'm here to help you.
How?
I believe we have a common goal.
Avalon?
You want your family back. I want the rest.
What's your plan?
Listen. You see he kind of looks around at the alarms. You've been making quite the mess across all of Dizania recently. One place to another, you just can't help yourself. I'm here to offer, shall we say, a partnership.
Terms?
Oh, quite simple. I have the money, the resources, the mind, the truly dazzling charisma and intellect.
Oh, he's so humble.
While you have the people. And I'm sure, now hold on, he pulls out a little letter from his pocket, that it would also help if Giovanni Framagucci didn't know you were here.
Oh.
He has many friends in this city. Well, where don't the Framaguccis have friends?
So what is it that he's asking you to do?
Team up with him.
And then what?
Lead him to Avalon.
You know where it is.
That's what we're all looking for.
That's what the map leads to.
Xanatos looks at you.
Tell him you don't have the stuff.
Now I know, you're looking at me and you're going, ooh, what a bad man. How cruel. I'm sure your father exacerbated certain stories and ideas. But here's what I can offer you. I can offer you a safe passage to Avalon. I've been watching you for some time, David. You see, he pulls out a little baggie that has a bit of chipped
He has
rock.
weed in it? Oh, sorry.
The chipped rock looks exactly like yours. in your dreams and in your thoughts, I've been monitoring, and, well, let's be honest, you and your friends aren't going to make it to the finish line alive. So, I offer you this. Go to your friends, talk to them, and decide how you want a partnership with me.
Alright.
I'll be waiting for you at the gates of Kadmura. You have 1 hour. If, in that time, you choose not to take my offer, well, then we have no partnership. You watch, he is turning to leave. Before he does so, he stops, kind of in the doorway of this little alleyway alcove. You have a wonderful name, David. Remarkably like my own.
What?
As he walks out, and I'll say it's that natural you don't follow long enough, or it's like if you think to follow, he might already be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Part of you
Teleported
thinks
out.
he's probably not here.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go, David, before we cut back to the crew that are about to hit the lake?
Okay. So I'm inside the Obsidian Keep and they're outside.
Or, well, as far as you know, your friends are down below.
So I probably would check down below first. Kind of sneak my way in.
Go ahead. I will say, in about a couple minutes, you immediately feel Gargoylian form becomes human.
Okay.
So you realize it's been a night already. That was a cute smile. I saw that. Go ahead and make me a stealth check, though, as you head down.
Victor. 13.
Within moments, you stop your stealth and kind of like, well, guards are already walking back up with the tour group. You hear Greaves, your tour guide, just, right, and as far as I understand, they're all incinerated. I double back to check. No one was left down there. Just a lot of ash of something.
Right, so something happened. I'm gonna go up outside the Obsidian Keep.
Awesome. We cut back to the middle of the lake. As you guys are landing in the lake, would you want to swim back to the Obsidian Keep?
Can I cast Dispel Magic on Denahi, please?
Denahi's not with you. Remember, you
I
only got...
forgot! Never mind!
Yep.
I'm hoping he had magic to just, blink during the fire
Okay, wait,
or
so
something.
what did you ask us what we'd like to do?
Yes, as
How far away are we from where we just were?
you are about 100, maybe 200 feet in the lake away from the Obsidian Keep. It's a much bigger swim to the shore.
Okay, Obsidian Keep.
But Obsidian Keep is where we just were?
Yeah.
That's where the
Can
alarm
I
I
is.
have a
cast-
feeling that they're gonna be finding out that the hammer's not there soon and looking for anyone that's
Yes.
on the act.
Can I cast Locate Object on
Well, see,
our
here's the
frame?
thing. I'm in a completely
Hell
different
yeah.
form now than anybody else has seen me.
So I'm gonna do that.
So if anything, all y'all
Where's,
Locate
have
where's
Object.
David?
David's in the island.
Okay, so we're gonna swim and go try and find him.
Finding David. It's that natural.
Actually,
yes,
could we
locate
just swim
object.
to the bridge?
No, so it's a ferry that took you
Oh,
across.
fair.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
No, you're
Nikki.
fine. The ferry that took you across is currently docked at the Obsidian Keep because again, you guys know it was about to hit that like we gotta stop for maintenance and just general cleaning
Yeah.
anyway. You were one of those last groups. It just, of course, everything went sideways when you got attacked.
Then maybe the ferry.
The ferry is there. You know, with the portrait frame that David, or at least the portrait frame, is on the island.
Okay, so I'll meet you guys over there. I'm gonna go find David and then meet you at the ferry. And I can disguise myself.
Oh, good. Okay.
You disguise up. I'll say for the rest of you, you could just start heading to the ferry unless you
Yeah, but I
want
got
to
to
follow.
Yes,
so
and
level 1 spell.
Can we do
but-
prestidigitation so we're not all soaking wet and therefore suspicious?
Are we really chill with her going in alone when the last time we saw David he was with the BBEG?
Does anyone else have disguise self?
No, I pass
I
with
have
the
a
ferry.
disguised kit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanna come with me?
Yeah.
You're still
And then
in,
we
like,
can see what
beast
happened
mode. It's like you
about
just
your
shake
brother
off.
anyway.
I shake off. Oh, guys, I do have a squirrel tail.
Okay, so you guys are hiding. We're meeting you back at the ferry. Kina and I are going both in disguise to go find
Okay.
the frame that I've got a monitor on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going. I'm a little bit too noticeable right now.
Yeah, you guys stay and keep safe.
Smiley
cute.
baby.
Tired, smiley baby.
Excellent. Without much trouble, as again, the majority of guards are like working their way down. I'll say, David, you're seeing more of this. The guards are starting to talk to the tour groups, being like, "We're so sorry. Here's some vouchers. Please come again." The rest of the guards, you think, are taking probably secret elevators and stuff down, because it's that once the fires start, it's probably going to be there for a while, and so now it's that okay, let's go turn everything off. Let's start checking.
Can we pause for a sec? When he showed him the baggie, does that mean he's had remnants of David, and that's how he's been tracking David?
Or
Maybe.
just remnants of gargoyle.
He's had
think
David's
it's
baby
remnants of
teeth.
you.
Do gargoyles have baby teeth?
I had no
Well,
idea.
David is
No, it's like when
very
they.
human sometimes, so maybe.
David is half human, half gargoyle, so.
Well,
I
so
think it
it's
was
like
specific to you.
when the
Dave.
gargoyles turn, they bust out of their stone shell. So that's what it was.
If enough of
I
that,
see.
it's the same. You got everyone leaves hair everywhere, right? It's just that natural bit of someone.
It's like if a snake sheds its skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Scrying?
David, within a moment, you run into two people who you don't know what they look like, but I won't be cruel. It's immediate no, don't worry, it's us. Oh, the mask.
How did you get out?
He let me go. I'll explain more when we're all in the group.
Fine. I'm already that's sketch. Let's go. And you're in disguise already because you're in human form now.
Yeah.
So let's go. So we're gonna go meet with the
I will now ask a group stealth check as
the three of us.
it's more for everyone, all six. Getting on the ferry and leaving is what's going to cause a bit of stealth. Because right
I
now,
have disguise or pass without a trace.
do you want to cast it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
Please
that's
do.
great. Plus 10 to
Oh.
everyone.
Because
Yeah, you need that.
Very nice.
that one.
29.
29. I will
So-
say, please roll yourself with advantage because you are in a form no one has seen.
Oh,
I see.
hallelujah. Okay, that's much better.
Here we go.
So that is if you're disguised, do you roll with advantage?
Oh yes. For the two
Okay.
people that are disguised advantage, because it's so much of a stealth, not as you don't want to be. It's more a natural hey, we have to get on ferry. People are going to look at us, and so what do they look for?
Yeah.
I've got a 30.
30,
25.
25. Sarah's
29.
29,
25.
25,
26.
26,
Also 26.
26. All of you passing the DC 22.
Oh, thank
Um,
goodness.
as
you guys
they're on
have
high alert.
that
They're not
case.
really just letting anyone in. All of you, it's the natural Marvel sunglasses and a hat, or I'm no different, but very much all you keeping the low
Let's
radar.
assume.
We're all Taurus. Ray just starts making out with David.
I am 17, sir.
Yeah. All of you though make
These
it
two start
on.
making out. Okay.
Yeah, adults.
This is the best plan.
You do
They're
realize
the
I'm
only
still.
adults.
I'm older than all of you. I'm 40.
Yeah, but we know you're not gonna kiss anyone but Arthur.
No.
Let's be honest.
And you mentally are our age.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Not
squirrels,
everybody,
human
but
era.
like
It's
Sarah's
like dogs,
years.
where it's in dog years, he's 127. Great. Your
She
your
handles
Shih Tzu is
heartbreak
only
better
10,
than
so it's still a
the
10-year-old.
people their age.
As you all ferry off,
Squirrel years.
you are now alone, David.
As we're going across the ferry, I want to be looking down into the water and make an insight check on what Xanatos said. In my mind.
Go for it.
Dramatic
Yes.
cinema shot, just staring into the wake.
That is a 16.
16.
Oh, we should pick up our orders, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We paid money for.
Yeah. Your armor.
She has her armor, but
Oh,
I paid for him to commission some a great club or something.
Yeah, for me. Yeah, and I did something for a weapon.
Yeah, we both
We
wanted a
both
weapon.
did the same light but a heavy one. Yes. Oh, the baby.
The baby.
The baby. The baby William. Where's your
Ladies and
baby
gentlemen,
William?
You do have a chance,
Hi, baby.
David. Would you tell your party anything before you guys dock and go grab your commission
Can
stuff?
he
or
insight that first and then decide what he tells?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We just roll yeah.
You told him already?
Yeah. I texted. It just made it easier, faster.
Okay, David.
So, Xanatos offered us a partnership.
Yeah, that's a no.
He's also threatening to tell your family where we are.
Oh, frick.
That's a piece of shit.
I mean, that's not wrong.
So,
do we have a way to like
Bamf out? How can he find us if we've just escaped though?
Hang on, where are we having this
He
conversation?
has
Like on the
essence
ferry. The ferry
And
is
you
big
drive
enough that
it.
you guys can like go off to a corner. Like most tourists are like, wow, what a crazy trip.
How
Well,
long
what do we do
have to
now?
decide?
Did you tell us anything about being watched?
no.
Yeah, so how does he know? Why can't we just run?
He's probably got something on us.
Also, you said he's waiting at the gates
Yeah.
of the.
He's at the
Can't we
gates.
just avoid go out a side way?
Is
I'm
there a
not
side way?
sure if there is.
Are you
a
not
side
going to
way.
tell us about the...
You might have to look for a sideway.
Oh no, I'm
do
pulling
we
that
know
out.
someone who would help
You
us
have the
find
stone
out
stuff?
Yeah.
You stole that
He
from
gave,
him?
he gave that to me,
Give
right?
it to you.
Yeah. He gave me this.
So he's been scrying on you that way?
Possibly, if not using this for something else. Because he pulled this out when he mentioned safe passage to Avalon.
How long do we have to decide?
How long did he say again, August?
An hour.
An hour. We have an hour.
Can I identify whatever David just pulled out?
Ooh.
You identify this is a piece of David's wing.
Of his wing?
Of his wing.
Did you notice there was a chunk missing?
It kind of
It heals up.
reforms. It heals,
But I
right?
don't get
So
anything.
It's like, did you not notice your fingernail was missing? Sir, I cut my fingernails and don't care where it goes. Like, it's very much that natural, like, yeah, it's easy enough
So
if
it-
someone wanted
So
to.
I don't get anything magical or like what this could be useful for or like why we have it.
No, because with this, technically, this thing is not truly magical. It's only magical to the extent of it's a part of a creature that was magical.
So,
Is magical, sorry.
basically he can find you, David.
Potentially, if not, he's got a lot of technology on his side. He may have
Because-
figured.
Can we make like
What if?
perception checks for scrying orbs or something?
Like our investigation or insight. Insight investigation, which one?
It's investigation to find an orb.
No.
Well,
Can I
shoot.
just do insight into how this would
I
work?
kid you not, that's a nat 20.
Sure. Nat 20.
16.
You're not being scried on right now.
19.
Do I get inspiration?
Oh, you do.
Thank you.
19
on the
insight.
19 insight. Yeah, if you've got a piece of someone, there's so many ways. I'll say on a 19 insight, you think that was the only piece he's got?
Oh.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh.
We find 2 sideways out. We take the frame from you. And we can send someone with you. But you go that way and see if he finds you. You know what I mean? Then we meet back up.
Okay.
Here's my question. Would it be so bad if we teamed up?
Yes.
Let's talk about advantages, disadvantages, pros and cons. Because honestly, are we just saying no because we don't trust him? We can still work with someone and not
It's
trust them.
true. He did say we'd never make it to Avalon alive, so I'm thinking.
That sounds like a death threat.
Well, I don't think
Well,
it's even that.
he
I think we're
offered
just
safe
so
passage,
sketchy.
so it might be something to do with the gateway or whatever into Avalon.
So I wouldn't be against working with him just to get past the part we need to get to, and then we can break all ties with him and
Yeah.
We can keep him as a later problem.
Well, like, I wouldn't be surprised if his technology and
Don't like
stuff
that smile. And I think
was able to, like, make a super strong stone skin spell out of the wing.
yeah, we can figure that out on our own. I think we all learned from my parents that we don't trust other people but this group. I think
Well,
that
yeah.
was-
That's the thing, we don't trust him, but he clearly is capable of killing us very easily.
And he's found us everywhere we go.
Yes.
What if we replicated? Okay, counteroffer. What if we replicated our objects but made them wrong?
How would we do that?
We replicate the objects, make it look like it's the real object, but they're off. They don't work.
I think it's like the mechanical how.
Yeah, how
Not
would
the
we
not
actually-
the
yeah.
idea
Well,
of.
we'd
It's-
have to cast spells and stuff to figure that out, but
But I don't think any of us have a replicate spell or something.
Or we could
replicate,
find a
fabricate,
frame
and
and say that
clone
that's
are
the
higher
frame.
level spells. I
Yeah.
don't
The
think.
problem
we
is
know
he's
about
very
the
good at
frame, though.
casting magic. He probably has an identify up his sleeve anyway.
And I think at this rate, with him following us, he doesn't really need those anymore. So it's kind of all to lead to that.
So
end.
basically,
not
he's
even
going to be
asking for the
following
objects
us
anymore.
either
No.
way. he will just follow us until we're dead and then take the items from us, or we travel together and are aware of the danger right under our noses instead of looking over our shoulders.
I would rather do anything but team up with him. I
But
don't
this
know
way
what
the
you
pack's
think.
off our back.
Isn't he part of the pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pack's on our backs right there with us the whole time.
Yeah, but if we team up with him, then he'd call them off.
Could
for
we negotiate
right
a partnership with them?
Yeah.
So
We
he
could
could join
try.
us, but the rest of the pack doesn't
Yeah.
come? Or something like that?
Yeah, well, he'd probably want us to go out, do all the dirty work, and then swoop in at the last minute.
I'm okay with that too, frankly.
My question is, when she got that nat 20, you very specifically said whatever it is, it's not scrying. So can we make other checks to figure out what other things
Sorry,
it's doing?
I'll offer further clarification.
Thank
You're
you.
not being watched in any way, shape,
Okay.
or form.
Because
Matt
I
is
was
not.
that.
sitting here this whole time, like, oh, but they're still listening on this conversation somehow.
I
Other
don't think it's smart.
I will
And
say
we're gonna die
also
if
on
we
that
team up with
19
them.
insight then from
I
Franny,
think once I
Xanatos is technically that man of his word of, no, I'll give you an hour. Like, I'm not going to act for an hour. Like, I'm okay to wait. Like, so yeah, you're not going to be watched. You're not going to be... it's meant to be that, like, yeah, I want you guys to talk. Like, why would I break that trust immediately by, now I'm watching you? So yeah, no, but yeah,
I
thank
thought
you
the
for the
insight was
clarification.
on how he has been watching us.
I'm
Not
offering it
whether-
as a extension of, like, it's enough to be like,
It's if
it's
he
how
was
he's watching us,
recording.
and
Right.
yeah, it would
No,
make
but
sense he
mine
would
was on.
watch us now on the
Yes,
Nat
that was
20
great.
working
Okay.
together. Solid high rolls. I will
Can
say this is a
we-
rough choice.
Can
I'd
we
give
find any place private enough that we could, like, get the hammer out of the ethereal plane and, like, see what we can find out on our own?
takes an
before we
hour
have
to cast it.
What do you mean?
To
summon
find
the
familiar for
To
if
bring Coda back.
to bring Coda back will
So
take
hear
an
me
hour.
out.
So
we find some place private enough that we can do that, and then just before the hour ends, we send David to, like, give our answer of yes, and then, like, the rest of us can.
Yes, we'll meet up with you tomorrow morning.
I'll be rather by the time the ferry docks, you've got maybe a half hour before
Right.
the answer's due. Meaning Coda won't be back by that time. It will give you enough time to go check in on your commission, like, hey, were they able to make something for us out of Mithril or find Mithril versus like
Right.
doing all the other stuff.
So I
Could we
say go
find somewhere,
negotiate with him and
like,
say we'll meet him
private,
up
And then,
tomorrow.
like, within the hour, even if Coda isn't
Tomorrow.
there,
We
just
need
go
to
tell
do-
him, like, yes, we'll
we
meet
need
you
to sleep
tomorrow
to get
morning.
our spell slots. Tell him we will give him everything. We'll
No,
have
he
it just
wouldn't.
tomorrow.
He wouldn't give us
Um,
till tomorrow.
I
It's like an hour. We have
It's
to
an
say
hour.
yes or no.
No, I'm saying say yes, but we'll start with you tomorrow.
Okay.
Give us
Yeah,
a day.
I like that
Like,
idea,
we
actually.
gotta go finish
Yeah.
some shopping.
Okay,
we
I
gotta
see
We,
what-
we have
I
things to
like
pick up.
that.
We need to sleep and re-rest. But yes, we're
I
with
see
you.
what you're
Could
saying.
we
Give
just
us
That's
a
a
day.
good
We'll
idea.
meet up with
not
you.
send everyone to deliver the answer so that, you know,
Yeah,
we're
we're
not
overall-
gonna
Right.
just send
And we're
David.
gonna keep our
I don't
your
think he's
frame
wanting
with
to meet
us.
up with us. He just wants a yes
I
or
know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you go. We hold your frame. Just you go, or you
Basically,
and someone.
Yeah.
you
We hold all the
negotiate the
things.
end.
It's
He's
you-
not gonna.
Yeah, I was thrown off by you saying we'll meet up with you tomorrow.
No, like we'll meet up with you tomorrow, but you give him his answer within the hour.
Okay, cool.
Well, like he's not joining.
Let's
the
do that.
party.
I,
I'm pretty
I know,
sure.
but go find out.
you're off camp. So sorry.
Oh, Shucky died.
Cool.
I'm off cam.
In that half hour then, so if you guys want to send David to go send the answer,
Yep.
does the
We
rest
get
of the
our
group want to
Here,
go?
do we have any other terms we want to add in on our end?
What
We
exactly are
share-
the terms? It sounded pretty nebulous.
I'd like us to share whatever it is that we find.
He said he has the resources.
While they're doing this, can I go talk to the
And money
fairy?
and all that.
Dwarves.
The pilot?
Do we get to
Yes.
I mean,
pick any
obviously
of what
that
we
part was
find?
a lie
Is
because
an
said he
information
wants the
area
rest.
on the ferry?
No, the
So-
ferry
Of
is
what?
more a
Transport.
general,
He
like,
said,
we're a
I
transport.
get my
Okay.
family back. He gets the rest.
I just want to talk to someone in charge. It doesn't even have to be the
What
highest
is our?
command.
What
just
is your
someone.
goal in this? To find your.
Oh, my goal was to find my brother.
And
I
he's
guess that's
probably
been fulfilled.
dead.
Say.
So we
think
want-
he just
Shit!
got
We want to
screwed.
know.
Next up!
Yeah. So
Do you
I can
want
say
to,
we
like,
want
go back
Tanahi
and
back.
We want Denahi back. We want your family.
Uh huh.
I really think it'd be nice.
You want a cut of the
get a
treasure?
cut of the treasure, yeah.
Even 10%.
Heck,
Tell him-
with all that treasure, probably even like 1%.
Right, but tell him 20 and see what he haggles you down for.
Okay.
And we only want to work with him. We don't want to work with any of the other gargoyles.
No.
You mean
Gargoyles?
that?
Well,
Pack.
the pack.
Yeah, we
We don't like gargoyles. That's a new thing. Racist Monica is back.
What a wild turn of events.
I'm sorry.
Monica, the
I
racist.
loved Monica. She was
Dun, dun, dun.
hilarious.
So in a turn of events, my mom got called a Karen at school by a student.
Oh, is she
Wow.
Karen though?
Mom,
Elementary school student.
4th grader.
So
Okay,
is your mom
they
a
didn't
Karen
know
though?
that meant then, like, come on.
Karen.
Because my mother is.
This is the
On
same
steroids.
woman that
Your mom
at
does
your
sound like a
wedding
Karen.
said you
Yes.
made her weird. She like looked at me and went, "You made her weird." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like,
So in some ways she isn't. But
That's
like
fair.
the way the student was using it wasn't even accurate.
yeah,
Just like,
and I was like,
if you're
Mom,
gonna
you
insult
should
me, do
at
it correctly.
least, Like let the teacher know that they insulted you in that way because like that's a pretty big insult for
Yeah.
this generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
here we go.
She was like offended by it. She's like, I don't know
If-
what I should be offended
David,
by, but I'm
you're going
offended
to
by
go
this. I'm like,
make the
yeah,
deal.
you should
Yep.
be.
the rest of you are gonna go check in.
were they able
on
to
that.
talk to the captain real quick?
Yeah, in talking to the pilot, what would you want?
Hey, so
Trying.
as you can see, I'm not really from this beautiful city. But I got I think a sending spell or something, and found out that there's some guy who's been chasing me for weeks now, and he's waiting at the gates of the Dwarven City. I was wondering, do you know any other way that I can get out? Because I'm really kind of freaked out. I'm really scared whenever he's around.
You are so smart.
On a natural 1, you see the pilot goes, "This little dwarf. Oh, someone's chasing you. Well, it would be a shame if they know where you are. 50 gold, and I tell them." Oh!
Shoot. I'm going to make a show of... Is my bag of holding small?
It's a normal size. It's not like terribly small.
So you
Okay,
kill
but
the
it
pilot.
doesn't look very full, right? Bags of holding, I don't think do.
I'm gonna make a perception.
Okay. Okay.
Lonnie.
Oh, you got a bag of holding. All right, let's see what you got.
Okay.
Lonnie, kill the pilot.
I'm tempted, but
Stop it.
Charm him?
Stop
I
it,
know
Zach.
that was Archfey. I don't
There
have
are
it
no
anymore.
witnesses. If
Wait,
nobody
wait.
lives.
Do I have charm person? How close are we to the end of the trip?
Are we still on
You're
the,
about 5 minutes away from the edge.
Okay.
That was so funny, not one I think I've done already.
That was really bad. You didn't let me roll persuasion, dude.
Well, I was like, oh, let's see
Yeah.
what this dude thinks about it. Because, like, you know, there's those people that naturally go, oh no. No, this dude's like, oh, sweet, someone's chasing you. Cool. Cut me in.
Okay, I'm going to rummage around, and did I ever receive any change for the gold, like copper or silver?
Probably enough.
Probably enough. Okay, I'm gonna rummage around, and I'm gonna get like 40 gold and a handful of silver and copper, and I really want to try and sell this. So if I have to do a performance check, I will. But just like,
Can I help? Can I help her?
Unfortunately, no. She
yeah,
did
I
sneak off to
I
this,
was
so
hoping to
in
get
like
this
a
while you guys
subtle-
were, yeah. I'm going to be like, and I'm going to make a big deal of counting it. Like, okay, so here's 5, and okay, 10, and so performance.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a nat 20 plus 5. Okay, who wants the other inspiration? Because I've still got mine.
I'll
Ooh,
take
try to
one.
be cool. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, David will need this.
Yes, he will. Oh, finally, maybe I saved this. I'm so sorry.
You got my 50 gold?
How much do we
I've
have
got
left?
I've got all this. It's like, I think it's 40 something, and here's. I'm gonna. You know what? You said I got some. I'll give him all the silver and copper because you said I
Adding
only
up
got
to
some.
50 total.
Okay, yeah.
She goes, right, excellent. Gentlemen won't find you.
Thank you. Just gonna freaking turd.
Holy man.
I want to be petty, but I don't want to die. So I'll just go back to the group, and I'm just gonna try that same trick with the dude who I gave 10 extra gold to get our weapons. Hopefully he'll know a thing or two.
Cool.
Did we get our weapons?
We're gonna have to go talk to him.
Awesome.
Dang it!
And
I
we take the frame from David. Can I hang on to the frame for you?
Yeah, that'd be smart.
We will briefly then cut. Here comes the all-important check.
I've got to erase 40 gold from here.
Did Greasy Flashfire get you your stuff.
Please, 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 please,
Greasy
please.
flash fire.
Unfortunately,
I'd like to use
you
my
see.
point of inspiration to have him retry that.
Oh, allow it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun, babe.
That's not a bad
Oh,
idea.
wow, yeah. It's
You guys are ready?
what exactly did you want?
Our great clubs, right?
So I wanted,
Lightweight great clubs.
yeah, basically
And there
something
was-
that I
was
could
there
use
something else
one-handed.
too? Or was it just
Basically,
that?
I just wanted the
everybody
biggest
else got their
punching
stuff, right?
weapon that I could actually wield.
Me too. We got 2 of
preferably.
those.
He
Yeah, you
has.
already got your hoops around that.
He sees you guys coming. Right, hello. Okay, I got. Hold on. He pulls out a mace. I found a mithril mace, but I only found one.
Okay. We can share custody.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, you're serious?
Will
No,
you-
you don't share mithril. What's gonna happen when she stabs you in the back with it, or vice versa?
I would trust her with my life, sir.
Oh, that's foolish, but all right. All right.
You can have it. It's fine.
No. We're sharing custody. I was serious about that.
I'll let you
Make
believe
sure
that.
If you pay for make sure you get whatever money you got back. You need to get back.
Oh,
because
we
you
need to
did
pay
both.
for the.
No, we still need to pay for
You
it.
said
Yeah.
you pay
We
for
just
it.
gave him like a
So
deposit.
how much is that? Thank you so much for getting that for us.
Right, it's only gonna be 100 gold pieces.
That's not as much as I was expecting. Okay.
Well, it is a mace. It doesn't have like a ton of buff magic.
Yeah, but
it's
still
just
mithril.
it's a one-handed mithril mace, so it's gonna be
At
damn near
5,000 and
indestructible, one-handable, like
and deal a heavier amount of damage.
and
Okay.
deal like a D8's worth of damage. Yeah, it's a good weapon.
Now I'm going to give him the extra 5 that I had, so I'm down to 5,000 exactly. And I'm going to do the same spiel. But I'm gonna do it like hush, try to keep it quiet, just like.
I may as well. I'm so sorry to hear that. If someone's tracking you, fortunately, you're gonna have a devil of a time. The only real sneaky ways out are, under Obsidian Keep. It's kind of the point.
How much of an attack bonus do I get with this?
This is gonna a D8's worth of damage.
No, not the damage. The bonus for attack. Like
Oh,
you
it's
still
still
get
your
a +2 or
proficiency?
+5 or whatever.
So it's your
Oh.
proficiency plus your dex or your strength, whichever you're using for it.
Yes, dexterity because it is a finesse weapon
Uh-huh.
being mithril.
So how do I figure?
So
What?
what is yeah?
How much time do we have?
Here, let me see.
Dex is +3.
This
So
we're
3
David
plus
has
your
already gone
proficiency, which is
off.
+2.
Okay.
So it's
This
gonna
is
be a
what's
+5.
happening
Yeah,
while
I don't
David's
know
about
my
to go make the
Oh,
deal.
+3 is my proficiency.
Oh, because you're a higher level.
Yeah, so 3
Alright,
+ 3, so
so
6.
six.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Pretty magical marketplace,
And you
right?
do get to add your
Yeah.
+2 from your +3
Would we
from
be able
dex.
to find,
Whatever
like,
your
the
dex is, you
sending
get to add that to the
stone here?
To the
damage
D8,
roll.
so 1d8 +3.
Maybe.
Yes.
Can I make an investigation check?
Please do.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Hey, yeah.
I'll figure
17?
something out.
17 for sending stone. You could find 2 sending stones that are linked to each other.
Dang it. I'll probably still, like, how much would those be?
That's actually a great question.
Also, come on. Why only under Obsidian Keep? Why you gotta be so practical and smart about
The
it?
dwarves are practical and smart.
I know. I love
Um,
dwarves. They're so cool.
For the sending stones is going to be 50 gold a pop. But so 100 gold total, but it's only for 2 because it's basically like a two-way. Like here, you take
Is
one,
it
I take the
bludgeoning
other.
damage?
Yes,
Yeah.
bludgeoning. Yes, important. David, you make your way through Katamura to the gates.
Mm-hmm.
Before you arrive, you see sitting under an awning of a little cafe is Xanatos. He's sitting there eating a simple meal, looks like maybe a little side salad kind of dish. Sees you approaching, kind of waves you over.
Go over and sit down across the table from him. All right.
You look different.
Sure do. Anyway, the group's agreed.
Right.
But we want Nahi back.
Who?
The Green Knight.
Uncursed.
Yep, he
Can't
has a
do that.
separate entity. Oh, he's
Why
not.
not?
He's not mine.
Thought so. Dang it.
Hmm.
David, Do you understand how many different controlling parties are looking for your little sanctum?
Guessing quite a few.
All four royal houses of England. The Framaguchis are tearing the teeth. Good lord. Don't even want to ask what that girl did at the house to make them so mad. I've even heard rumblings of other houses involved. I can't keep track of everyone that you want.
So why was the Green Knight with you then?
Happenstance. He didn't care about me. He was just very interested in what you all had. As I am too, but...
He doesn't know.
I'm sure he has resources to find out.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
In that
impressed by his
case, you
excuses.
find out who is controlling the Green Knight.
Actually, I think he does know.
Okay.
Yes!
Give me a second to check my notes.
Filthy, rich, annoying people typically know more than
It's like
Yes,
the
they
possible
ever want
family.
to reveal, yes.
Oh.
He's so cute.
What are we talking about? There's no possible family.
There's no boss. There is no Warren Bossing say. I may.
Okay, but seriously, who the frick are Kim Possible's parents that they allow her to be a world famous super
Apparently
spy?
not good people.
A brain surgeon and a rocket scientist.
So many things just make sense.
Okay.
That is actually the professions in the show.
Okay.
Did I
Okay.
write it down? Hold on. I totally used the wrong.
I'm just gonna be
Oh
a
my
wee bit
gosh,
upset
I
if
have-
it's under Morgan Le Fay. Cause that's not good.
Wild. I can
I
honestly
think that's too
say.
unsubtle for her. She doesn't need to like charm people into doing her
Yeah.
bidding. She just manipulates them like with. She doesn't need to magic someone into doing what she
That's
wants.
true.
Who?
Morgan Le Fay.
Morgana,
Agatha.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got so many names. Mad Madam Mim when apparently she and Merlin get along real well.
Yes, he'll tell you. Okay, sorry. Wow, it sucks when you have a bunch of magical houses and all of them have similar sounding abilities and names.
Fair enough.
I believe the Green Knight was under the control of. I want to say House Windsor. That's all they could afford, really.
House Windsor.
One of the English families.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Who don't you have? You have Hanover with Vicky. Sending Killigan. Pretty sure Green Knight's Windsor. You've got, of course, Plantagenet. Well, now, if I'm being honest, I haven't heard much from House Stewart, but, no, I'm sure they're sending someone.
Yeah. All right. And then, as a group, we want a 20% cut of the treasure.
It's done.
All right.
20% in gold.
And your family.
All yours.
That was anyway.
In gold, he said.
No,
Gold.
whatever the treasure is, 20% of it.
Yeah. About whatever the treasure is.
Deal. I get first pick.
Deal.
Wonderful. Now, gather up your friends. I'm sure they're out picking up their supplies that you all ordered earlier. And
Yep, he been watching us.
All right. Give us a day to get everything all together.
that's not how we're partners here, David. I'm ready to go. Please go inform your friends. We will leave immediately.
Fine.
Thank you.
We'll
When
go and
you
find
have
your
a
group.
moment after the session, would you please send what he said about the houses into the chat? Because I was trying to write it down, and I am
You're
slow.
good. Yeah, no, it's. He was talking about specifically the 4 English houses. He
Yeah, I just
mentioned
want
the
to have it written
Framaguchis
down.
Yeah,
Specifically.
Windsor, Hanover, Stuart,
And Plantagenet. Each one with their own people.
Tudor
And
is
you've all.
extinct.
I mean, as far as you know, there's also then the other 2. About half the house's worth is really what's come up.
Mhm.
Well, we're dead. We're dead.
He'll let you leave. You get the strong feeling he's gonna just finish eating his lunch and is gonna wait for you to come back.
Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah, is the group all together?
I think so, because it's enough of like Antigone. You kind of like did a quick like sending stone, and found the two that would be linked, but that's about it.
While they were doing that, was I able to call Coda back?
Half hour. Yes,
Thank you.
as the hour would finish up. So like as David would be on his way back,
Thank you.
Coda would reemerge
Okay.
with the hammer.
Okay.
Quick.
Hey, I think you should stash that in somebody's bag of
I was
holding.
gonna say I think it's risky to have that out here.
Yeah.
So right in the bag of holding.
Whichever
Can we go
one
investigate
doesn't
that before we
have
leave?
the gem and other stuff.
Then
so
mine.
You gotta keep them split up.
See around.
I
Definitely
have
mine.
the frame.
A
She's
dwarf
got
like,
the gem.
oh, that's some pretty good hammer you got there. That looks like one of those fancy hammers they got to keep.
Yeah, this was a souvenir.
Oh, nice. You know where I can get one.
Yeah, just the marketplace.
Really?
Yeah. And
Wow.
There's a little shop. Like, you have to go kind of down around a corner, down some stairs.
Right down there. Down the
No,
stairs.
Further. It's like a half a mile.
Got it. And this dude starts
We can find like a room in an inn to like quickly do the thing.
desperately
Yes.
wants a cool warhammer.
Yes.
We gotta go.
You rush.
So we do want to find a private room
Yes.
to test out the stuff.
Yes.
Yes. You all find a quick room, easy enough. Like if you're just gonna message, and David, you can like just look around.
Yeah.
Do you all want to check out the hammer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to cast alarm before we do anything else.
Hell yeah.
Smart.
That's a good idea.
And we're doing this without the dude, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And without David.
Like because
because
David,
David's
when
with
you
the
come
dude.
back, it's gonna be out. We should probably go, but you have that like 5-10
Oh,
minutes
David's
of
with us, good.
we're going right. You all look at this intricately carved warhammer. It is heavy, as true warhammers are not. But yes, the handle is that lightweight wooden build. The head is of a metal that none of you maybe have really felt before.
It's not mithril.
It's definitely not mithril.
Yeah.
Mithril wouldn't be this heavy.
That's fair.
As one might say, this could be an antithesis to mithril.
Don't tell me this is more of the freaking metal, like from Black Cauldron and everything.
Adamantine.
Adamantine metal?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness.
Would Sarah know what that meant? I know,
No,
right?
but I'm super excited.
I know, right?
I
The
might.
interior of the hammer is
Right.
carved out in a way that
That's what
it
you
looks like it could fit the sapphire perfectly.
Let's
Pop
put
it
the
in.
sapphire in, yep.
You put the sapphire in, nothing happens.
Can I climb
we
on
shine
top
light
of
through
the
it?
tallest person and do the light from up above? Because you said it was a super big picture, right? So we want it higher.
Sarah, you scuttle up the ceiling of this little inn room, and it's enough of like you didn't have to pay for the. It's one of those like, hey, you got like a free room that we can just eat
Motel.
lunch in, right? Like,
Motel by the hour.
right, yeah, or like, hey, like, can we get a booth?
We probably do.
You shine the light through and see the same symbol.
Okay.
Nothing seems to have changed.
She did that through the frame.
Through the frame.
Yes.
Did you want
I'll
to?
do it through the frame, man.
Doing it through the frame also offers nothing.
I have a question. Was the frame kind of broken?
Not really, actually. It's more just that like whatever picture was inside is gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
The
And
picture.
it
It's
says
never
been
the-
mattered.
on the whole time. We just took the frame.
Oh, no, I thought he was saying, like, we saw an image in the crystal.
Oh, the image that you're seeing, shining the light
Yeah.
through the frame, through the image, still shows the hammer.
Do we just need to go to the Baton Pass with this?
Wait, is that a thing?
Do you still have Identify?
Yeah. Did we not do that already?
You
I
have
don't
not
think
yet
so.
cast
No, we
Identify
haven't.
on the hammer.
I will do that. Look, I've been throwing out identifies and dispel magics.
You've
for
been
the last
you've
3
been
sessions
so
many
freaking
times,
busy.
So I'm sorry for not realizing the one thing I forgot.
Oh
that
no,
I cast
you've been
no,
busy.
this is the hill we're dying on. Antigone, you've let the group down.
Oh my
We're
god.
voting you off the island, right? This is it. Cool.
I'm sorry, guys. You put up with me so much.
You put
We
up
are
with
going
us.
to cast Identify on the
Here we
hammer.
go.
You will learn
Yes.
that this hammer is in fact magical.
What?
Surprise,
I have no
surprise.
idea.
Never have guessed. The properties of this magic. The hammer is a map.
It's really cool, you guys.
The hammer is
that's what you learn is of this property.
The
This hammer
carvings
is
on the
meant to
hammer.
be a map.
The cracks on the hammer?
There's
You were saying
carvings
it was
on the
carved.
Yeah.
handle and
Oh,
everything.
There's some
carved.
carving on the head of the
I thought
hammer.
it was cracked.
Can we
Okay,
take
that's
a little
cool.
bit of like charcoal, rub it in, and roll it, the handle?
Oh,
in
onto some
Onto
parchment.
some
Smoke pipe.
to
You
see?
do so.
The secret lies with Charlotte.
Let's see this.
That's clever.
You roll it over
Yes,
and get just a spiderweb of lines.
that's so stupid.
Very, very minute lines. You're realizing the dwarves are intricate. That some of these lines that you think look big are just so small. Like, it's one of those, like, oh, when we roll it out, it just makes a bunch of chicken scratch on a page. Very intersecting, you think. Like, it's all connected in that, like,
And
intersect.
when you shine a light in the thing, it doesn't reflect it.
When you shine the light through the gem,
Yes.
all it shows is the
Is
hammer.
the hammer, which is what I did before.
Rolling the hammer on a piece of paper, the piece of paper is now holding just charcoal lines everywhere.
Hey, Kenai, would you feel comfortable picking up the hammer and just taking a casual swing with it? I'm really curious.
What do you want me to say?
Casual swing?
No, I'm serious
I
because
want you
it
to take
said
this unbelievably heavy warhammer and just start going for it.
What do you want me to swing at?
something that you won't hurt, please.
I
Because
think we
No,
should.
that's what I was thinking.
Hang on.
is Something I won't hurt, but I also don't want to make a
Hang on.
loud noise.
Okay.
Put the frame up against the wall and do it into the middle of where.
no, don't break the frame. No.
No, not on the frame. In the middle, the empty spot in the
And
frame.
bash a hole through the wall?
Yeah, lightly. Or maybe do it on the
Lightly.
floor. Maybe do it on the
And
floor.
bash a hole through the floor?
Yes, and then cover with the rug.
I don't
after.
think this is a good idea.
Absolutely. This is a good idea.
We're gonna lose our deposit!
Oh my goodness.
I don't really want to like draw
Right.
attention
Can
to us.
can
though.
I make like an
that's the
investigation
thing.
check to just
Softly.
study the lines on the hammer?
Please do so.
That was
I'm all
amazing.
I'm all for holding up the
That's a
hammer
17.
and all that.
Antigone,
I
you start
know.
looking.
Combine them, what
They're
happens?
just very, very small lines. It's hard to really see with the eye. You would need something else to look at the lines with, unfortunately.
Something to magnify.
Can we
A
try
magnifying
using
glass.
like some combination
Looking
of the gem
through
and
the
frame
gem
to
and the
look
frame.
at the
Yeah,
hammer?
like use the gem as a
There it
magnifying
is.
glass. Oh, finally.
When you cast light through this gem,
And
it magnified a big image.
So let's do that with
So-
the hammer.
Right, that's why I
You-
was thinking we needed a big area. I needed to get up high.
You take the gem, put it up against the hammer, and look at a network of tunnels, each leading
Secret tunnel.
to the space in the middle of the hammer.
Oh.
Not every line goes there. There's only 3 that you realize touch the hole, but all the others maybe are a map.
What sort of check would it be to try and memorize at least one of those routes?
I will let you know this. On the 17, it would be damn near impossible to ever memorize. You're realizing that's why it's here. But you've got a charcoal rubbing on paper.
Oh, you're right.
And it's the same thing, just kind of that reverse.
It's
Or well,
too
not
small.
but little mirrored version of like.
But if you
Yeah.
magnified it,
But if you magnify it with the same, you do the same thing, Antigone, by making that charcoal rubbing very smart. I will say, it's basically the same map. So you either need the hammerhead or this charcoal rubbing.
Hey,
Just
can
make
we
sure
take...
everyone has something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we take a couple more pieces of parchment and rub it on the hammer and then turn the paper and rub it again so that there's some decoys again, basically? Because I don't want...
Fake map?
Yeah, I don't want them
that's
to get a hold of the map and we're
How many fake
screwed.
maps do you want to make?
Hey, also...
One for everyone?
Sure.
It just was dawn, right? Which
Just
means
dawn.
I get to re-corrupt my spells?
Yep.
If
and
I...
us too.
No. Which
I'm a
class
prepared
preps
guy.
Dawn?
Only those who prepare.
For most other, you guys have to take the long rest.
Actually, one short of one for everyone, so one person is holding the real one.
Gotcha.
Because
I'm
then it's not
pretty
suspicious.
Sure
Keenan
one
should
of
have
the
the
things
real
I
one.
have is illusory script.
Oh.
Could that help with, like, disguising the real map or something?
I will say this.
Nice.
I will allow it, as it's almost a bit superfluous, we might say, because again, if you're doing
Uh-huh.
charcoal rubbing and just even slightly shifting
Uh-huh.
doing it, already that map may be impossible to read. Illusory script would help then the real map to also look fake.
Because I want to make sure that
with illusory script, only like we can read the real
Yeah.
map.
Yes.
Like if somebody tried to take it
Here's
from
what I'll
us.
say. Kim, you're holding on to.
Can you
well,
only
currently
pass
you
on
were
one piece of
holding
paper, or
the
can you
sapphire and
pass it
everything.
on all of
Who's
them?
gonna hold what?
It's how many?
Kina's
I
got
cast as
fake
many times
letter.
as I need to.
My only thing was if he used detect magic, then he would be able to find out which one is the real one because we cast magic on it. If you cast just to like screw you onto the other ones, that would be
I
amazing.
can do that just to make sure the decoys match the.
So then it's like, oh, detect magic. Oh, they're all magical.
Yeah, I'll allow.
Hang on. So how many is that?
So we have
5.
five decoys.
5 fakes.
5 decoy
So-
maps, 1 decoy
Who
letter.
has? You have the gem.
Or if you
I
just
have
want to
the
do it on
frame.
2 others, so you save your
Who
spell
has
slots.
the
that's
hammer?
it.
No, because I've got.
It's more who wants to hold it. You're all grouped up. I'll say,
You
David,
hold
you're
the
probably
hammer,
just now showing
You
up.
hold the.
So it's
real
who
map.
wants to hold what?
Okay.
We want the
Okay.
hammer in a bag of holding, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all have bag of holdings. Don't you do that?
No.
Nope, we have 2.
We did that last campaign. Okay, so.
No, last campaign just ended up being
So
that way.
all 5 of them
Okay.
have had illusory script cast on them.
So who has the bags of holding?
I do.
And you do.
2 friends here. So, who wants to carry what? Or who should carry what?
So you have.
Someone else can hold the bag of holding. Ceres isn't actually attached. Lonnie is attached to the bag of holding because it's the first time any of
I
my
think you
characters
should
have
hang
ever
on to
gotten one.
the bag of holding, and hold the gem.
Well, Kim's had the gem, so maybe she keeps it and Lonnie keeps the hammer.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
we
yeah,
need
yeah.
to keep the gem and the hammer separate.
Yes.
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 So they both have bags of holding, which gives that
Gotcha.
extra.
Okay.
And
layer
then
of-
one
Would
of
it
them
be
get the
smarter for
script and
someone
one of
else to
them-
have my bag of holding, though?
So,
No.
here's what would happen then.
Just-
Kim's gonna hold on to the gem, as per usual.
Uh-huh.
Ceres, then you're probably gonna be holding the hammer,
'Kay.
just a bag of holdings. You've still got fake letter.
I think we should
You've got the
put
frame.
her fake map into the bag of holding in case they decide.
Oh,
to
you can
check
do whatever
them.
you want with fake maps.
And I
Not to
think-
sound callous, I don't really care about the fake
Yeah.
maps currently.
Yeah.
It's more who has the real map because
Right,
that's what's
but
gonna
I think you should have the real map in yours, and we
Yep.
should have some of the fake ones in
Yeah.
ours, and then one of the whatever fake ones in there. So if they looked in the bag of holdings,
Yeah.
They
that's
find
the
the
map.
map.
Yep.
Cool.
And so you have the real map. You have the
we
which
make it
one?
sell.
I'm really
Yeah.
proud of that, you
The
guys.
gem and the frame. You have the hammer,
Cool. All
Wait,
right.
does she have both the gem and the frame?
or does she have the hammer and the frame?
No. Anyone? You were holding the frame.
I know. Where do we put the frame?
We can just give it back to.
David, do you want to hold
Yeah.
it again?
I'll
I
take
think-
the
Okay.
Dave takes frame. Cool.
All right. He wants
Do
you
you not
bad.
trust David?
No, I do. I just
she's
he's a
worried
target.
about Xanatos.
He's a big old
Xanatos.
target for
Mhm.
Xanatos. Yeah.
But I'm less worried about the frame than anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
At
Okay,
this
cool.
point, we don't really
Sounds
need
good. Now
Okay.
we got to go meet
Now you go meet
Xanatos.
Xanatos.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Does anybody need to like reroll some hit dice or anything while we were doing
Short
stuff?
resting.
I did not get touched.
I would love to.
I would like.
Go for it.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
allow
allow
it.
hit dice too.
I'll let you guys to roll.
How do you do
I also
that?
have not had the time to go through all
How do you do
the
that?
spells that I'm re-preparing and
Oh, do
everything,
you?
so I reserve the
Yeah.
right to just pull out whatever I want later.
You're good.
Well,
you guys,
yeah.
I'm gonna say again. I don't like to micromanage. Do it. Yeah. Like if you guys need to do it, that's all I need to know. As you all get your stuff ready, then heading back to Xanatos. When you approach, David, the first thing you see is Xanatos has finished his meal and is sipping on what looks to be like some sort of black liquid, hot black liquid. Maybe coffee, maybe like a tea or something. You don't know what the dwarves really drink. Xanatos sees
He's
you all
drinking
approaching,
evil guy juice.
raises a glass, and beckons you all over.
Oh, I'm at full.
Same.
Oh,
As you all approach, Xanatos,
have
welcome.
You guys
I'm
listened
so
to,
glad you all
a
chose
mashup
to
of,
take part in this partnership.
Tonight. You will be found from. It's really good.
So,
Tonight.
if we are partners, may I see the map?
I will show him mine.
Yours is the real one, so not yours.
Yes. Well, because our
Illusory script, so it looks fake.
well, but also that like if we don't immediately show him through one, then what's
Oh,
our
that's
plan?
true.
We start going in the wrong direction and have him immediately know.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
Alright.
good plan.
the
That's
plan
smart.
is to take him on the correct route with us,
Mhm.
He
right?
takes the map, kind of spreads it on the table in front of you all.
You need to magnify it.
Yes, the gem, sapphire, I believe.
Who has it?
Can we do this not out in the
In
open,
public?
sir?
Oh, trust me, no one's watching us.
Okay, I don't know if that means he just killed everyone around here.
No, it's probably some spell.
I hope.
I have it.
Thank you, Miss Possum. Takes it, puts her.
Part of me wanted you to be like, no.
You are all fabulous treasure hunters. You know, I could have looked my entire life and not found it without this map. Wonderful.
I'll take the gem back, please.
He hands it back to you.
Sweet.
It seems that my suspicions were correct from the start. You see, he pulls out a communicator. 7 to transport to Somali City. He sort of just. I should
Chromatic orb
explain.
fire on the map.
Yes!
Roll for it.
Yes.
Roll for it.
I rolled to hit.
Yep.
Who has inspiration? You do
Wait,
this.
isn't chromatic orb a dex save or do I roll to hit?
Oh wait, yeah. Excuse me. I was
And
thinking
Peeper
of which
can't
one.
make a save.
Nope.
You burn the true map. Xanthos doesn't flinch. Just and now I need you all just as much as you need me. Clever, Miss Antigone. You learned well from your mother,
Some things.
but not everything. All of you don't really pay attention in history classes. Sumani City? Nothing? The dwarves mined
Would I-
Sumani ages ago.
So I'm from Sumani. I would have been in Sumani high school history. Would I have known all
Sumani is named after the dwarves that first came. In fact, they named it after that beautiful ores they found.
Are you?
That Sumani
Kidding me?
means gem.
You have this in season 1, sir?
You suck.
Oh my gosh.
I
Season
am
1,
amazed.
Sumani City, meaning gem.
I've been wondering for so long how you came up with that.
As Xanatos kind of leans back, you see he's kind of waiting for whatever he just signaled. Sumani City has been known to have many tunnels, many places to creep and crawl underneath it, but
Are we gonna go in the sewers again?
I never would have found it. Some
Ursula and Sumani?
have been
Yep.
down there for years and never seen the light of day. But with the map in our possession, we will all have what we want soon enough, won't we? You watch as a figure steps out, hooded figure. You immediately guess as a mage, Mr. Xanatos. Thank you, everyone. Hands, please. As he offers just a simple hand to the mage.
And none of us recognize his voice, right? Didn't think
What's this fuck? Nothing.
Oh, you metagaming over there? You know all the stories, so. All of you can take hands, Xanatos. Just one last step before the treasure.
so. Well,
As you all disappear into the light, that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for playing.
Aw.
Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.
Oh
Bye-bye.
my
I might have been a
goodness.
little